Hi. Hey, big gay. Love the tank and the cup. Thank you. This shirt was designed by Rattan Whip from chat. It was a Yeti shirt like almost 2 years ago, maybe a year ago. But yeah, it shrunk a little bit in the wash, which is not great just because, you know, I'm just so jacked and strong and huge and bulky. So I cut it. I gave it new life. And it's also a little bit of a crop. Just a little one. Cutesy, cutesy. My prayers have been answered. Dying of the flu needed distraction between vomiting. Oh my god. Thank God, the last time I got sick, both times it was like respiratory, which is like a beast in its own, and it sucks. But I, knock on wood, the last time I puked was just from a hangover, and that was years ago. Actually, that's not true. A year ago, I vomited up edibles because my high was horrible and I could not bear to have the rest of it digested. So I was like, I gotta get this out of me. So that's actually not true. But like involuntary, like that, is horrible. It was my choice to do that. It's so bad. I hope you feel better soon. I'm happy to provide some content to hopefully distract and ease the trauma. Pulling a trig on semi-digested edibles is hilarious. Yeah, I had to do that. Because I was like, oh my god, like I had 80 milligrams and like I feel like the first 30 or 40 were hitting me and it was so bad and it was not stopping. It went on for like 2 hours and I was like, I cannot let this get worse. I have to stop it right here. So dumb. The last positive memory I remember having was watching a Neville Papperman YouTube poop style edit on TikTok on the TV. Music is a little loud. I will lower it some more. I was watching TikTok on the TV. Hi, Rattan. And I laughed at this fucking Neville Papperman edit for like easily like 10 straight minutes, and then immediately everything got really bad. You need more tattoos on those arms. I know. I only have the 2. I really want Dallas's brother to design me a Gyarados that goes up my arm. I think that would be, or like have it go this way. I think that would be sick as fuck. I really want to design my walking. I want to finish the design because I sketched it. I need the walking wake for my other shoulder. Tango mucho, fuyo gay. You have many. I don't know the rest. Or I have many. I don't know. Say it like way. Something gay. You have many gay friends. Hi Danny, thank you for that resub. Thank you Tori for the 63 months as well. I'm cold. Oh no. Gay protein. Oh, away protein. There we go. I have not had a protein shake today. I will probably have one soon. IDK to me, tattoos are a disrespect for your temple, but that's just me. A pec tattoo? I'm building up the real estate for a good one. I would like a pec tattoo. That would be hot. I don't know how big I want to get it though. Part of me wants like a little thing. I've seen guys with like Roman numerals across their pecs. I don't want that particularly, but I like a little something. Girl, if my body's a temple, I'm renovating. Bitch. This is a fixer-upper. We're flipping this house. You could get 13 for Roxas. I do want a Roxas tattoo. I thought about making... So, I have plans. My body's an abandoned mall. And yet, every single year, Spirit Halloween manages to find a space in your body. Get, like, the Property Brothers on the horn. For real. I remember watching one of the seasons of Property Brothers, and it was in Scarsdale, New York, which is near where I went to high school. And I was like... I know this place. It was very weird. What shiny Pokemon would you get tattooed? So I'm not a big, for me personally, I don't really want too many like colorful tattoos just yet. I really like just like black ink or like a dark kind of bluish gray ink. But I'm open to like getting like black and red because I think that looks really good. Or just like simple like 2-color tattoos. I do love a very colorful arm, but for me personally, like I like this aesthetic for my body more. So if I were to get one, it would be something like maybe a shiny Gyarados rather than like a regular Gyarados or like an all black ink one. That could be kind of cool. Like a dark red would be sick as fuck. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I really want a Shadow the Hedgehog tattoo. There's a tattoo artist in like South New Jersey that specializes in Sonic the Hedgehog and anime tattoos, and they replicate the like official 2D Sonic render art by Yuji Okoya, I believe is how you pronounce it. I could be wrong. And I would love to get one of those shadow renders on my body somewhere. It's tough to pick a favorite. Would you consider the Shadow the Hedgehog symbol thing? I have considered it before because I think it looks fucking sick. So what I think I want to do is like this forearm. Hello, you scared me.
You doing talking tattoos?
Yeah, this forearm I'd like to be like sort of like patchwork, kind of like just like little symbols all over. This one I have an Avatar sleeve that I sketched out years ago that I'd love to get. Why are you out of breath? Were you working out?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I
didn't even know I was breathing heavy. Sorry.
It's okay. I breathe heavy all the time.
That's true.
Walking wake for the shoulder. And then I don't really know what I want for the other upper arms. I have some ideas for leg tattoos, but part of me... Stop. Part of me wants to get more arm stuff first. Hi, Soda. I really want the
Like
low
twin
poly...
towel?
What?
Twin towel? Arms?
I got it. I love a pinup style Rouge the Bat. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I thought about getting, since I have this one from Breath of the Wild, I thought about getting the, like, I don't remember what they're called, but, like, the other symbol that they added for Tears of the Kingdom as well. Hello, little man who just makes so much little noises all the time.
He breathing heavy too?
No, he's just... Did I miss any more resubs? C's Barbie, welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Sherbert, thank you for the 3 streams.
Imagine if they didn't see Barbie though.
Is it like C's Candy? That's a store out here. Well, I'm getting the IHOP logo. I would love to get the Code Lyoko, the Xana logo. That would be so fierce.
That'd be cool.
Topher, 170 stream streaks. Trans rights indeed. I hope everybody's doing well. Today's been horrible, and yesterday was even worse. Not really the most uplifting conversation, but
Can
you know.
believe we have to all tweet "fuck Nazis"?
I know.
Like what?
Like it's really
Like what?
day one
What?
is crazy. Like wild. We knew it was coming, but I thought it would at least be a week. Day one is fucking crazy. Hello, Alan. Hello, Beef Cheeks. Meryl Streep. Hello, hello. Rancher Lex. Redhead Girl. Shrub Crossing. Maddie. Amy. Lumberjocks. Rat King Mickey. Baby Tortuga. Graveyard. Hello, hello. Umbra. Toadly. Marinated Mars. How's it going? Misa hated here. And from an ugly motherfucker. Like, damn. He looks like he needs to be pressed. Was that Tiffany Pollard? He's like one big lymphedema. He just needs to be squeezed.
He needs to go to the fucking chocolate factory. That's what he needs to do.
Just learned Shadow and Maria had a teacher on the arc. Maria did biology report on Chow, and Shadow never turned in any assignments. Yes, there's like journal entries of the two of them, I think, or maybe like concept art of the two of them in class together.
Maria.
It's so cute. Maria.
Maria.
Shadow.
Maria.
Shadow.
Maria.
To continue my new acquisition of art supplies. Did you need something from me, or you just?
You're so rude.
I didn't know why you came.
Just seeing the people.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if you had an agenda when you came in
No.
here, and I was ignoring you
I just
by accident.
haven't streamed in a month, so the people that care, I'm just saying hi.
That's true. It has been a really long time. Really long time. So I got a new sketchbook yesterday, and today, because they didn't have any at Michael's that I wanted.
Streams,
Some of the greatest mechanical pencils.
Jimmy does hate sharing.
It's just
He fucking
I
does.
I kind of do,
He does.
but
He-
only if we're in the same room. I don't know why it's really hard for me to focus. I feel like I have like a rhythm to like how I do my streams. Like
Why do I throw you off? Do I make you nervous?
No, but I just like I don't know. I feel like I'm like waiting to continue. I don't understand. I don't know why it is, because I do like streaming like when we play Fortnite together and stuff.
Holy.
But it's something, I don't know what it is. I feel like an asshole, and it's not that I don't want him in here. I just don't know what to do. It's not how I anticipated the beginning of my stream starting. You know what I mean? So it throws off my energy. It's like when a game doesn't work, and I'm like, well, mentally it's hard for me to like switch to a different game.
Can you say that again?
What?
Say that again.
What?
When I walk in here, it's like when the game doesn't work. It's like when my whole fucking stream gets ruined. Are you serious?
I'm just saying my plans change and I take a minute to adjust on the fly. That is all. I am neurodivergent. I don't know how else to say this in a way that doesn't sound like I'm a fucking bitch. It is what it is. So I got these mechanical pencils. Very cute. I got these at Target. I grew up using these kinds. These are the pencils, exactly. Fierce. Love them. And there was a 3-pack that was like $7, and this was 10. I was like, well, I want more options, so I got this one. I also got some Post-its because I do not have any Post-it notes, and I do like to put Post-its on like the base of my monitor for like passwords or like just things I don't want to forget. It's also really nice for when I'm drawing. When a lot of the Steven Universe people would post on like Tumblr and stuff, they'd post their like sketchbook drawings, and if they made a mistake, they would cover the mistake with a Post-it and then just like correct the drawing. And then if they made a couple mistakes, the final drawing would be this cool, like almost like a collage piece of like all these different Post-its, and it made a really cool look. So I started doing that a few years ago when I used to draw more traditional, and it's very, very fun. So I got some because I needed them anyway, and it was a cute multicolored pack. And then I also I bought this pack of colored pencils at Michael's, but it's only a few kinds, and it's only 12 pieces. So I wanted some more variety. So they had 100 pack, and it was actually not that expensive. It was like $13, and I didn't even know they sold these. I know they have the 64 pack of crayons, but I didn't know they had like this many colored pencils. So that was really cool. Oh, this tape, it's taped shut. I got so nervous that these were gonna be really tiny. I don't think there's a sharpener. There's a little tab here, but I think that's just to open it. I will need to get a sharpener. I want to go to Staples and see if they have like the same kinds of sharpeners that I had as a kid in the 2000s. An electric sharpener would be fierce too, because I love the sound. But I was really nervous. I saw a TikTok where someone bought this and the pencils were like this short, which was crazy. So I was really nervous that this would be the case. But no, they're full size. Cute little haul, cute little haul. I love a colored pencil. There was an era where I used to use some Copic markers as well in high school. I only had the grayscale ones because they're just so expensive. But out here there are like stationery shops that sell Japanese pens and pencils and art supplies. So I could probably go there and get some if I wanted as well. They're just a bitch to refill because like it is possible to refill them, but it's very difficult and like it doesn't feel the right. For those who don't know, Copic markers are like they're alcohol based markers, and you can kind of refill them, but it just doesn't hit the same. Did you design your shirt? I did not. The person who posted the message right above yours did, actually. Rattan Whip. It's a Splatoon shirt. It's so cute, isn't it? Made me so pissed off seeing people blend them and stain the felt tips. Yeah, that was the thing too. I would always make sure I started with the lighter, so that way when I blended, it wouldn't stain. But I also only ever used grayscale, so if it did stain, it wasn't that big a deal. But they are very stressful markers, as cool as they are. So I kind of, after they ran out of ink, I just stopped using them. I have Posca paint markers that I bought years ago because these were like really popular, and I just didn't have the right paper for it, so I didn't really use them very much. But I have them. I wanted to get them for Dallas's brother one year for Christmas, so I ordered them, and then the mail got stolen, and then they were out of stock for like 3 months, and so I never ended up giving them to him, and I was really sad about it because he's an amazing traditional artist, great painter, something that I can't really do yet. Someday I will learn to paint, but at the moment I am not that skilled. Soda, where did you get that? He got a sock. That's it. I don't really have anything else to talk about other than, you know, shit is crazy right now, but I imagine we all need a break from talking about it. Because I certainly have been on social media all day, keeping up with everything for the last 2 days, as much as I can before I had to work. I do have to edit tonight, but it's just the Patreon extended, and it's pretty low maintenance editing-wise, and it's only like an hour long, so I'll probably just do that at like 9:30, right before bed. But I did want to stream a little bit. I was so tired. On Sunday night, I got files for Not Loveline. I got them around like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and Trish told me, like, don't rush. You don't need to rush at all. Like, I know that we got them to you late, so just like work on them whenever. But I just wanted to get it done, so I powered through the episode. It went up yesterday, and I was up till like 2 working on that, which is about when I go to bed anyway, so it wasn't that big a deal. I just was like locked the fuck in getting it done. And then I woke up at 8 o'clock to make any revisions, and there were only like 2 that I had to do, which usually I never have any, but yeah, they were just, they just wanted it cleaned up a little bit. So I woke up, I did that, and then I went back to bed, and I woke up at like 8:30 to do that. I went back to bed around 10 once I was done, and slept, woke up again, worked on Just Trish until I actually finished. I got them pretty early yesterday, and I was able to finish at like 12:30, which was really nice. And then we went to bed, and I was so tired just because like I had done 2 late nights in a row. Usually I get like a day in between. So today I was so tired, and Dallas has been filming ASMR again, so he got curtains that muffle sound because we live in a busy area that's really loud, and there's always like people walking past our unit because we're on the first floor, so like people are always like right outside our window. So he got noise suppressing blackout curtains. I woke up today and I was like, oh my god, it's so early. And then I looked at my phone, it was 9:30 in the morning. I was like, whoa, it's pitch black in here. That's crazy. And I just went back to bed until like 1 o'clock because I was just so tired. And then we went to the gym. We had we are just obsessed with this one Japanese grill near us that makes like rice balls. So for like the 8th fucking time this week, not exactly, but like 2 days in a row we've had it, I think. I had my chicken teriyaki rice bowl. It was so good. It was so fucking good. I got gyoza with it. And then now I'm here. We went to the gym. I don't know if I said that. Didn't go crazy today because I was kind of tired, but I had a good pump. I'll probably go off tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow David moves here. Excited for that. I'm gonna help him move, and he doesn't have a lot of stuff, so it shouldn't be too difficult. But David moves here. Very excited to have yet another friend live in the same building as me. I'm so excited about that. I just love, like, I'm very blessed to have gone from 0 to 1, or from 0 to like 10 fucking friends that I like hang out with regularly here in LA, which is so cool. And now it's like 11. So I'm very fortunate, very fortunate to have yet another person live in the same building as me. I'm excited once, like, it was tough because of the holidays and then the fires, but every Wednesday for a while, Dallas and Hannah were playing tennis, and I would go with them. And I haven't gotten to really see her because of all the chaos and the holidays and stuff in a few weeks now. So I'm really excited to have, like, that one day a week where I, like, get to see friends in real life. David will probably start coming to those, and I will probably start playing because I can't imagine they want to do 2 against 1 or whatever, you know. So, not the Wetsy dorms. I know, this is the hype house. We always joked about it, but we actually are literally making the Wetsy hype house 1 year at a time. Rice bowls are the bulk meal of 2025. They're so good. I want to go to Costco this week and buy a rice cooker because I used to have one, but it was when I lived at home by myself and I was only ever making food for myself. I would cook for my dad sometimes, but he was always in the mood for something else. And he'd usually like eat closer to his job. Or like he'd go to his girlfriend's now wife's house. So I was always cooking for myself. So I bought like a tiny like single portion rice cooker. But it kind of sucked. And it was like literally like $20. Like it was just a cheap little thing. So not the best for like meal prepping, not the best for like making enough for like 2 people to have multiple servings. Yeah, XGF wife, exactly, precisely that. Ex-fiance in parentheses wife. So I really want to get a nice big rice cooker because I've been bookmarking a ton of rice cooker recipes as well on TikTok, which went away, but now I have access to them again. So I really want to do that. I want to get a rotisserie chicken, a rice cooker, ton of rice because I'm out. We had a big box of rice, but then Dallas spilled coffee all over one of our 3DSs. So we had the 3DS sit face down in an entire box of rice for like an entire day. And it works fine. It works great. Nothing happened to it, thank goodness. Thank you, rice. Thank you, rice! But yeah, I would like to get a rice cooker. I'm very excited. The rice thing is a myth, by the way. Well, it worked, so. Apparently it has more potential to harm your electronics. Oh. I really need to, you want to know what does work? Silica gels. And I've thought about getting some, but I thought about saving the ones that come with like shoes for free over time, but I don't think they would be very effective. So I thought about getting like a thing of silica gels just in case, like, you know, God forbid I spilled something all over one of my 3DSs myself and it was like really bad. I put my iPhone 4S in rice and it saved it. So yeah, how could it be fake if real? You know? This is a doggy bag for poop. I don't know why it's in here on the floor. But... What gym goals do you want this year? So for the last few months, I finally hit 200 pounds last year, which was like a really big achievement for me. Because it really helped silence my like negative thoughts and like insecurities about like being skinny, which there's nothing wrong with being big or skinny or whatever, but you know, it was something I was pretty insecure about. It was something I got picked on a lot growing up, so it was nice to have like a number that was like double my weight in high school. Really like silence the thoughts. So now I'm just kind of like trying to improve upon that, get stronger, get more definition, and just like bulk up even more. My realistic goal is like 210 this year. 215 would be cool, but I'm not gonna like stress too much about it because it's very easy to like get freaked out by like measurements and stuff. I did get a measuring tape just because the person who I get a lot of advice from was like, you should get one just to like track. But yeah, that's like my like realistic short-term goal. I hover from like 200 to 203 most weeks, fluctuate each day. So it's just a matter of like remembering to eat multiple times a day and eat the right foods that are like high protein and stuff. But yeah, that's sort of my goals for the year, is just to like keep, like, I feel like within the last year, I had probably the best, most consistent year of fitness that I've ever had, which was really awesome. Because like 2022 was amazing because I had an amazing gym at my apartment complex. And then 2023 was a little rough because I didn't like the gym at our complex, and we only started, and for like the first half of the year we didn't go to the gym at all, and then we started going again. And then 2024, like I got like such a great routine. Like we go like 4 to 6 times a week, depending on my work schedule and like energy. And it's been great. So I'm like, okay, I need to now, like, I've got the amazing like regimen. Like now I need to supplement that with like hitting my macros and stuff like that, which is a lot harder than it fucking sounds, because it's just tough. It's tough. It's expensive too, which is part of the reason why I'm not always that good at it. But, and getting good sleep, that's true. 250, maybe in like 2 years, maybe when I'm 30, I'll hit that. I feel like adding 50 pounds of muscle in a year is not possible. Like, I think it's like literally like you can do like 1 to 2 a month without fucking steroids, and I don't plan on taking steroids. They are scary. But I am back on creatine, and I'm trying to make sure I drink a lot of water because it always dries me out. But yeah, I'm trying to improve my strength this year too. I'm very excited. I started lifting based on a friend of mine's like routine back in like November-ish, and I've been like doing specifically his arm routine for a few months now, like 2 to 3 months now. Took a little break for Christmas because Dallas wasn't around and I didn't feel like Ubering or taking the bus all the way to the gym, so I just was lazy. But I in the last like 2.5 months, I went from being able to curl 20-pound dumbbells to doing 30 like pretty easily for the last like week and a half now, which is amazing. Really amazing progress for myself. Definitely excited about that. So be cool to be able to do 40 by the end of the year. I see myself moving up to 35 like pretty soon, which is exciting. Big Swole Jimmy goals. I just want big tits. I just want big titties. Like, I love that. I love that look of like big arms, big pecs, big butt. I want it. I'm really working hard. I've noticed a big improvement in my like chest definition in the last few months as well. Been losing a lot in Fortnite. I've been not good, and I've been doing 10 push-ups every time I lose. I've been losing a lot. There are incels that like are losing their hair and they take estrogen to block that, which is seems counterintuitive to the like striving for the alpha male aesthetic. I don't know. They'll do that, but then prevent trans people from getting there. Where are the Esper? That's a good question. I played a little bit last night, and I beat the second gym, so and got the bike, and I got some new clothes for my trainer, so on this game. So getting closer to being able to do the Lapras soft resets as well, which I would really like to do at some point, because I can't progress in the game until I claim that Lapras, and I want to shiny hunt it. So kind of stuck now with having three badges until I hunt Lapras. So I'm kind of fine with that. I'm glad to have finally gotten Mega Evolution. I will go back to my Kanto starters at some point. I will. But not right now. I'm enjoying doing random encounters, like single ones. It's like so, like I don't have to focus at all. It's very easy. Doesn't get you shinies as fast as hordes, but sometimes it does, because my oddish was like less than 600. I'm so ready for the outfit options in ZA. I hope that they heard our feedback. Ooh, let me do a prediction. I hope they heard our feedback about Scarlet Violet, because my god, what a fucking joke. In every meaning of the word. But especially the clothes. Which Meowstic do you prefer? I really liked using male Meowstic as a prankster user in Gen 6, so that was fun. But I think for the playthrough, I want more like offensive Pokemon, because Meowstic really works well in double battles, male Meowstic. So I'll probably say I would like the female one more in this badge quest. But I think the male Meowstic, I think it has a better shiny. I like it reminds me of the Little Prince, Le Petit Prince. Arceus was not mid at all. We're talking about the clothes. The clothes in Arceus, I did not care for any of them. I just wore the default outfit the entire time. It was better than Scarlet Violet, but I did not care for it. I might go play Arceus later. Dallas still sometimes does Arceus runs when we're like watching TV in bed, which is cute. I do like her. I haven't done one myself in a long time that ended with me getting a shiny, at least. Not that I remember. Is the prediction for any shiny or just Esper? Any shiny. Just what game you think will get it. 143 was not mid at all. Hello, Pixie Sylveon. I did not listen to that album. You could not pay me to. Shiny Meowstic yellow. I'll try to make this not look like piss. I think that's pretty cute. Piss is always the goat. Me when I just say shit. My ex got me this mug years ago, and it's my favorite mug. Not just because it has peach on it, but it holds so much coffee. Like, I can do the 12-ounce setting on our coffee maker and like still have room for a little more if I wanted. It's from the Nintendo store in New York. Piss is always the goal. Any hole is a goal. Ah, I love a lemon meringue. Lemon meringue pie. I need that. Little object. I don't have too many in my immediate vicinity right now. I did clean off my desk a little bit. This is a bootleg Reggie Steele toy that just so happens to be the shiny version, kind of. You're green. So brat, honestly. I wouldn't mind getting another Oddish. Honestly. It would not be too bad. Because then I can have Vileplume and Blossom. Part of me is like, at this point, why don't I just add a third game to my badge quest? Because I'm always hunting in it anyway, and it's found. This was the game that found the shiny Squirtle. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trade the Wartortle from this game to that game. Maybe trade the Oddish that I found from this game to that game, and start building like a third shiny team. And just be doing three badge quests at the same time. Because I think that would be fun. And then that way, all the games are like caught up at the same point as well. For hunting purposes. I don't even know if I mentioned this. One of these games, I have 2 whole boxes of Froakie eggs. Because I was going to do full odds eggs. And I was going to stock up and get like 5 boxes. And do each starter on a different game. So I had Froakie on the one, Fennekin, and then Chespin. But it takes so fucking long to do that. I was kind of gagged. Because I forgot that, like, oh, the oval charm does not exist yet. Which, like, helps the likelihood of Pokemon breeding. And I thought about doing Masuda as well. But I like doing everything full odds in this playthrough. So I don't know. There is a part of me that's like, what if I just did like actual soft resets at the beginning of the game on 3 games? But I don't really feel like fucking around with my save files too much. Because I can easily, they're all homebrewed, so I can easily, like, create multiple save files with Checkpoint is the app, the homebrew app. And I can do that. But it's just such a long reset. And I hate talking to those stupid fucking kids. Do you ever think about how Pokemon eggs are like Pokemon Universe caviar? I do wish that Pokemon eggs looked more like the Pokemon they will hatch into like they do in the anime. I think that's such a fun little detail in the show. What's the shiny total right now? I think 12? I actually don't know. Riolu, Spoink, Nosepass, Hawlucha, Furfrou, Swirlix, Volbeat, Oddish, Mime Jr., Plusle, Bunnelby, Fletchling, Scatterbug. That's a lot. 13 already, I think. I think it is 13. I'm not really getting, like, enough. I literally have enough poke shinies on each game to, like, basically beat the game. Like, it's a badge quest, but I'm mostly going off of, like, vibes. Like, I'm challenging gyms when I'm ready to do it. When I feel like I've got a good team of, like, Pokemon I like and I've accomplished a bunch of cool hunts. I'm not really looking to rush through this game because, like, part of the incentive for me is, like, playing through the game with as many different shinies as I can. So, like, the idea of beating the game and then hunting more, like, what am I going to do with those Pokemon once I find them? Like, they're just going to sit in my PC, you know? I will release my music when I am ready. Exactly. So, I'm just kind of like, I don't really care, like, oh, I have this many Pokemon now, so I can finally challenge the gym. I'm like, bitch, I had, like, 8 shinies before Gym 2. Like, I don't care. I'm just doing what I want to do. Because it's just fun. Like, there's just so many hunts that you can do in the early game alone. That, like, why would you not want to just do as many as do as many of them as you can? I think I'll phase one more time in this area and then maybe switch to the route where you can find Eevee. Or maybe I would do Tyrunt resets because I have the Tyrunt fossil on all 3 games. Because I don't really care about shiny Aurorus, whatever it is. Pokemon Channel had eggs that were themed to the Pokemon. Yes! I need to play more. I need to stream more Pokemon Channel. I started streaming that game. The only thing is it's annoying to have to, like, change the in-game clock so many times. The mini is out. I usually do the mini in bed. Because Dallas and I do it at the same time. Sorry, the clicking in the analog stick on my controller acts as clicking the home button, which pisses me off. So I do that sometimes. Manaphy egg is fruit gummy for sure. Yeah. I want to rewatch the Manaphy movie. The Pokemon Ranger, I think his name is like Jackie or something like that. Ugh. What a little gay crush I had on that guy. Did he also have an Australian accent? I don't think so. He looks like he would, but I don't think he did. For Manaphy, I used a lock removal in Legends Arceus. I really want I think once the Switch 2 comes out and I can move any like important save files that I have to that Switch, like my Animal Crossing, I think I really want to finally homebrew my launch day Switch. Because I really want to do Sword and Shield with Overworld Shinies and Overworld Sparkle. And I'd love to do some lock removal hunts in Arceus. And maybe even some, like, Arceus mods that, like, increase the Pokedex variety. Because Arceus, I mean, there's only so many times that I can, like, get the same fucking Shinies when running around in that game. But there's some really cool mods for Sword and Shield specifically that I really want to try. So in this game, when you ride on, I think Lapras and maybe Gyarados, that might be Let's Go Pikachu. But I know for Lapras, there's a special sprite in the overworld where your actual character is like on Lapras's back, which is really cool. And I think in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, they added the option for Wailmer and Sharpedo as well, which is cool. But yeah, in X and Y, I think it's only Lapras. But unfortunately, I've never seen a picture. If your Lapras is shiny, it does not appear as shiny when you're surfing on it, which makes me so sad. So I wanted to see if there was like maybe like a mod, because I patch these games to change like the hordes. My friend Nora made a really cool mod that like adds Kalos Pokemon to hordes, because for some reason there's like barely any Kalos hordes in this game. And it just makes it more fun and more exciting to hunt those Pokemon. And I was like, well, I wonder if there's a mod that literally just like changes the texture of that Lapras. But I wasn't able to find anything. So there's a part of me that's like, I want to figure out how to do it myself. But do I have the time or coding skills? No. But like, part of me feels like it's gotta be as easy as like, maybe it's more difficult because like the code is like encrypted and stuff, but like in my mind I'm imagining like as easy as like editing sprites in Stardew Valley. Like just change the Lapras texture to purple, but it's obviously a lot more difficult than that. But like I feel like someone has to try it, even if it's just even if it's not an option to like add the discrepancy between like shiny and not. Like I would just, whatever game that I have has the shiny in it, I would just change it to like every Lapras is always this color, and I just would only have that one Lapras, you know. So if like I had a Lapras in the other two games, it would be normal purple, you know. Juju Puff, 3-year resub, thank you so much. Thank you. Always a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much. I'm taking this spoon out. It keeps hitting my glasses. In Gen 6, the lock removal won't work on the Snorlax on the bridge. You'll have to use a special version of the lock removal if you want to hunt it. So, the gift Lapras is not shiny locked. The gift Lapras is not shiny locked. The Kanto starters are not shiny locked. Snorlax and Mewtwo and the box legendaries and Zygarde, I believe, are the only shiny locked Pokemon in the game. A lot of people think that Lapras is shiny locked because nobody really does that hunt, but it is not. I found several YouTube videos of people hunting on non-modded games that got the Lapras. I double and triple checked. It's crazy how used to wearing glasses I am in my mind. You've always had glasses. I know. It's kind of crazy. There was a period on my streams where I was sponsored by a glasses company. So I wore glasses like every stream for like 5 months. Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno are also locked. Yes. I literally just forget they're even in the game. So that's why I didn't say them, because I literally forgot they were in the game. A lot of people also forget the Ella, so yeah. J-O-E, Ella. I love wearing glasses. I see myself sometimes and I'm like, I don't remember you. Who are you? Who is this? Like, I just feel like my face is like, this is the final step I needed to ascend into full hotness. Wait, are we talking about an icon of local drag? Someone known for their looks and opulence? I'm hunting for Shiny Xerneas on X and Shiny Stellar type Minior on Violet for my 300th 1 in 4096 odds Shiny. That's cool. I have a lot of full odds Shinies. I started full odds hunting in BDSP, I think. Right? Because it was Sword and Shield then BDSP. Sword and Shield was the last game I got Shiny Charm. Because I started to like not care about shiny hunting anymore, and that was when I started dating Dallas, who's exclusively full odds. He'll do a Masuda once in a while, just off stream for shits and giggles, but or like he did Friend Safari with Tales of Taylor, because they had like a, if you find a shiny, you have to use Metronome and see what happens before you can catch it, which was a cool video. But I switched to doing full odds for BDSP, and it was a lot more rewarding, a little bit more time consuming from time to time, but like sometimes it didn't even fucking matter. Like I think I got my shiny Dialga in 270 resets, and I was doing Dialga one game, Palkia on the other, so I was only hunting on 2 games because I only have two switches. But soon I'll have 3. But do I really? Oh, Let's Go Pikachu Eevee was before Sword and Shield. Yeah, I got the shiny charm in Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, because I literally just like Pokemon homed or Pokemon banked all my Pokemon from one game to the other, and I got the shiny charm in like 2 minutes. Like it was, I literally only had to catch like 5 Pokemon. And then I got it in Let's Go and Sword and Shield, and then I was like, I think I prefer full odds, especially because like a lot of the method hunts, especially in like the later gens, have been really fucking boring. I did a couple full odds hunts in X and Y Omega Ruby era, mostly full odds eggs, because I was going for like special moves before they changed like how egg moves work and stuff like that. So I think I ended up with like 3 full odds Pawniards in Gen 6 before I finally got a perfect IV one. I got one with 4 IVs and I wanted 5, and I couldn't switch out the parents because they both knew Knockoff, which was like a egg move exclusive for them, and it was like their most meta move in Gen 6 doubles. So it was fucking nuts. I may be hitting quad odds, but yeah, full odds is just more fun for me to do. I just find it to be... I just feel like with how, like, they hand you shinies left and right in games like Scarlet and Violet, it kind of, like... It kind of, like... For me personally, it kind of defeats, like, the magic of having one if, like, I could get it in, like, 5 minutes. Like, part of the... like the magic of them is like their rarity, and like, do I care if people have like a bunch of method hunted shinies? Absolutely not. Like, some people have jobs that require them to not be home all the time. Like, you know, like I don't care about other people's, but for me personally, it was like I didn't feel rewarded getting as many as quickly and easily as I did. Do I love a hunt to go 5 digits? Absolutely fucking not. And I've had my fair share of ones that have. But it makes the payoff even more memorable when you finally get it. But yeah, plus, like, with Scarlet Violet especially, even full odds, there are so many fucking Pokemon spawning at once that, like, you might as well just get them full odds, because I feel like it takes more time to grind for, like, the Herba Mystica and make the sandwiches anyway. Like, just fucking run around. Most of my Scarlet Violet hunts were pretty fast. I didn't count many of them, but they only took me like a few hours. I think the longest one was Sylveon, which, like, if I did, because I found I had a Sylveon outbreak, which was so cool. So I caught it as a Sylveon. And that one took me like 20,000 encounters, because I timed it for like how many I see a minute, and it was like 40 spawns in a minute. And it was full odds. I just reset the first initial 30 Pokemon. So I'd see like 30 to 45 spawns in like a minute of running around. And I did like that per hour, and then how many hours I hunted, and then it ended up being like 17 to maybe 20,000 Sylveon. So that was like an outlier, but most of my Scarlet Violet hunts I got within the day I started them, which was fun. Gen 9 mass outbreaks are full odds if you don't do any KOs. Yeah. That was what I pretty much did. That's pretty much how I hunted most Pokemon in Scarlet Violet, was resetting the full odds spawns. Bite-sized Beetles, thank you for the 39-month resub. Thank you. Boo Twitch for not notifying me you went live. Hello, Kim. Yeah, that's annoying. I've been posting on my Instagram because I know a lot of people are leaving Twitter, and like I know we don't want to support Zuckerberg's app, but at least you get a cute selfie from me. Which lately, I have just been putting them on Twitter anyway. I've been taking pictures on Instagram with different filters on every day, because it doesn't do that thing where it like hyper sharpens the image and shows every single pore and freckle on my face in insane detail. Jerry EpiPen, thank you for the 13-month resub. Thank you. I hope you are well. And I hope you never need to use that EpiPen. I know it's sub only, but the Discord is the best about giving me stream notifications. I think I'm just gonna open it up to be followers. I don't really know how, but I'm gonna figure it out. I think that's a new incentive of mine in the next few weeks, is to like redo the sub Discord, because with like a new Nintendo console coming out, like a ton of new games coming out for it, like I'd like to use that as a tool again for sharing friend codes amongst Wetsies and shit. What about all the people who sub just for the exclusive Discord? I don't know what year they think it is, but there isn't even a general chat anymore. Have you ever considered hunting some shadow Pokemon for Coliseum? Yeah, I actually have, but I do have 2 GameCubes, so like there is a possibility for me to do that and not hate my life, but I'm not at the point yet. But I do think that it's very fun to watch Coliseum hunts. I love, especially because so many of the shinies look so fucking weird in that game. Like Quilava is red with green fire. What the hell? It's so cool. My Delulu thought as the Switch 2 is that we're getting a new Animal Crossing this year. I don't think this year, but next year, I fully believe new Animal Crossing next year. I feel like they started working on the next Animal Crossing as soon as they were able to get back into the office during COVID. Like end of 2020, beginning of 2021. Because it is just that big of a juggernaut property for Nintendo now that they know it'll move units. They know it will sell systems. People will buy the Switch 2 just for Animal Crossing. So they know it's like Pokemon for them now. Like, they need to get that shit out as soon as possible. I think year one is going to be ZA and Mario Kart. That's like their big tentpole releases for the first year. It's going to sell a ton of units. Next year, probably new 3D Mario and Animal Crossing. And then I think a year after that, we'll probably find out what's next for Smash Brothers. What would you do if you were given a bag and told not to open it? I'd shake it. Have you seen the Gaga countdown? I have. I think we're getting a new single. And then the album release date. And I think the album will have been delayed till March. My Switch 2 bingo is new Animal Crossing, Mario Kart, Splatoon, Mario Party. I'm excited that they actually announced the Direct because I will be making a bingo card for it. It's been a while since I've had time to do that. I predict that Mii's will make a comeback in Switch 2 because of the amount of nostalgia people have had for them and the success of Miitopia on Switch. I think that they underestimated how much people cared about Mii's. And I think they mistakenly got rid of them for Switch Sports. Like, you could play as them, but, like, they were not the focus. The generic-ass anime kids were the focus for that game, cosmetically. So I think that we will see a revival of Mii's with Switch 2. And because it seems that there's rumors for, like, more communication options, like messages and voice chat built into the Switch itself. You won't need like the Switch app to do that. So if there's like more of a social option with Switch 2, I imagine they would want like avatar cosmetics to sell to you for money, like on Xbox back in the day. Do you think we'll get another Breath of the Wild game for Switch 2? I think that they're done with this, like, the Breath of the Wild universe that they've created. But I do think the next Zelda will be open world. I can't imagine them ever going back because, in my opinion, it's the best Zelda's ever been. They literally have made, like, the perfect open world games, in my opinion. They're the best open world games I've ever played, and I've played a few at this point. I saw a post the other day. It was like, what if the finger on the monkey's paw curls and we get a Tomodachi sequel, but it's with the fugly Switch Sports people? That would be such a waste, considering they built an entirely new customization app for Miitopia that was like, people were buying that game just to make Mii's in it. They barely even played the actual game. If Zelda wants to stay open world, that's fine, but everything else can go back to normal now. Everyone be normal now. Everyone get woke now. I agree. I agree. I hope Breath of the Wild's vibe is over. I want real dungeons, items, no more breaking weapons. That I respect that, but I don't agree. I truly love everything about Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. They are my two favorite video games of all time. And I've been a very like casual Zelda fan for most of my life and only played and beaten a very small number of them. But Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom literally are like their greatest games ever made to me. Like, are there things about them that, like, I may feel, like, a type of way about? Yeah, I'm sure if I, like, really sat down and think about it. But, like, gun to my head, they're masterpieces. I have a tattoo from them for a reason. The only thing about Tears of the Kingdom is I wish they eventually added Master Mode. Just because I would love to have, like, if I ever replay that game. I'd love that. Are you a gravy girl? Yes, I am. The gravy that I made from the turkey on Thanksgiving was the most delicious artery clogging shit I've ever eaten. Jimmy, did you ever watch the Seinfeld clip? What Seinfeld clip? Did you text me one? You need to stop whatever you're doing, you and Dallas both, and watch Seinfeld Season 7, Episode 13, 2 minutes in. I'll just do it right now. What is it on? Peacock? Or is it on Netflix? Do I even have the password for that? You want to know what we found out the other night? Before I get into this. So we were watching The Nanny. And we were on like season 5, like towards the end of the show, which is like a 1997, 1998 like time frame when they filmed it. Because the show ended in 99 with season 6. And so we're watching The Nanny. And Fran is from Queens. And she was going to her high school reunion. She goes to reunion. Who does she run into? None other than not Ray Romano, the actor. She runs into Ray Barone, the character from Everybody Loves Raymond, which also takes place in Queens. So it basically connected the universe of The Nanny and Everybody Loves Raymond into the same cinematic universe, which gagged me. And then I immediately had the realization that one of my other favorite sitcoms is King of Queens, which I found out is a spin-off of Raymond. Doug Heffernan was a side character in Raymond that eventually became his own character and has multiple episodes where Raymond and him get into shenanigans on King of Queens. So King of Queens and The Nanny all take place in the same New York City in the same time period of the 90s. And now I'm like, oh my god. Did Leah Remini's character go to the same high school as Fran? Did they run in the same circles? In my headcanon, they absolutely fucking did. Carrie Heffernan absolutely grew up with Fran Fine. Without a doubt in my fucking mind. I love television. Okay. Mel said Seinfeld. I can't imagine I will get copyright striked for 2 minutes of this show, but if I do, it's your fault, Mel. Okay. Seinfeld. Start into 2 minutes. Okay. Episode 7, or season 7, episode 13. Okay.
I love it when...
I'll do like a minute 52. You can't see it! Oh my god. You need to change the hardware acceleration setting. Oh, okay. Performance. Where is that? I turned it off recently. System. Use graphics acceleration when available. Okay. Relaunch. Okay. There we go. Okay, thank you.
You and Susan are cousins. So your baby daughter is going to be Susan's second cousin, right? Mm-hmm. So what does that make me?
Doesn't make you anything.
Well, so legally, I could marry your daughter.
Ew.
So, have you picked out a name yet? Narrowed it down to a few. We like Kimberly.
Oh, boy.
You don't like Kimberly?
What else you got?
How about John?
Oh, come on, I'm eating here.
Pamela?
Pamela? All right. I tell you what, you look like nice people. I'm gonna help you out. You want a beautiful name? Soda. Soda. S-O-D-A.
I don't know. It seems a little strange.
All names sound strange the first time you hear them. Are you telling me that the people love the name Blanche the first time you hear it?
Soda?
Yeah, that's right. It's working.
We'll put it on the list.
I solve problems.
I gotta go
That's
get
just
him.
what I do.
I gotta go get him. My baby boy. Oh my god. Hi, little man. I just watched a Seinfeld clip where they were coming up with baby names, and they were like, you know what you should call him? Soda. My baby boy! My son! My baby boy!
Should we change his name then?
My baby boy! I opened my door and he was already on his way to my office, which was so
Because he
fucking...
heard you getting electrocuted.
My baby! My son! My baby boy! Hi! Hi! Hi, my little man! Hi, my little guy! My little guy! Hi! Oh, I
buddy.
love him!
Hi, buddy. Who do you love more, bud?
I love him.
Who do you love more, buddy?
Is he just tiny or still a baby? He is just tiny.
He's 8 months old.
He's more than 8 months. He's
9 months
He's
old.
like 9 or 10 almost now.
Last time I said he was 10 months old, you made me
He was
count
born
in
in
front of you.
he was born April 11th. So that's 10. He's 10 months. No.
Buddy.
He's 8 months.
Uh-huh.
Yes. But he's part Chihuahua. He's mostly Chihuahua, so
He
he's
doesn't really shake.
he doesn't he doesn't like quiver ever or
We love
tremble. He's so needy. He just waits around all day to be pet. It's so
He
ridiculous.
does. It's like kind of sad.
Why? He gets the pets.
I know, but like if we're doing stuff, I feel bad.
My baby boy. Oh, my baby guy. Julian Solomita posted a clip yesterday on his TikTok of Marbles, who's like almost 20 or something right now. And I'm like, this fucking guy's living forever. He is never dying. Like, he's gonna outlive our probably 3rd and 4th dogs. Hi, little dude. I love you.
Probably survived me, that's for sure.
It's so insane to me when he's like, he every night I'm laying in bed, he comes up right up here and like lays down right up here, and he's just so needy and baby and loves to be held and picked up. He'll be pawing at my legs and crying for me to pick him up and let him sit on my lap while I edit. How
He's been
this
sleeping with me lately too.
Mm-hmm. He just needs to be cuddled, and I think about how
all I ever
his mom. He was found on the streets with his mom and his 2 siblings.
He wouldn't have survived.
Like,
that, baby.
how the fuck was this little dog gonna live on the street?
Ruby, we love you too, baby.
We love you too, Booba. But
Florida boy.
you came out the womb in a shelter, getting picked by me at a week and a half old. So
I love both of them.
we never had to worry about you living on the street, little girl.
She sleeps right where my legs should go, so I will have back problems. Because I just let her. It's her spot. My girl. My Ruby girl. My baby.
Ich liebe aus to be Claire.
That's when I leave.
Oscar be flogging. something something.
Well, you should do the start of
The Shaza, yeah. What?
that one song.
Babylon has the fucking that bird.
That shit's stupid.
He hates Babylon. He thinks it sounds like that SNL sketch where they're making fun of like kids theater. That's like
It just sounds
Republicans.
Like, it sounds like a
not
musical.
my party. Facebook. What about read a book in front of your face? Like that's just like stupid
But
shit.
I never equated it to that.
Oh.
I said it sounded like a musical.
Oh.
said
I for some
I
reason
said
I
they-
thought years ago you said it's like specifically
No,
SNL.
I kind of made fun of it and said they might as well be doing Hamilton. Like it sounds like they're surrounding a desk, like
Scooch.
signing stupid
My
shit.
Scoochie. My scuba.
No wonder she's confused. We don't speak.
We don't call her by her actual name. We don't speak clearly to her.
We don't speak normal to each other.
Yeah, that's true. we
Instead of saying Bob's Burgers, we say Durger.
we will shorten a
Dyer.
we will shorten the names of things to one word and then have it start with the letter D instead. So there's a podcast that we love called Mile Higher Podcast, and we basically devolved into calling it Dyer, which is
You want to put on a Dyer?
we want to put on a Dyer. And then for Bob's Burgers, within like 2 episodes of watching it, put on a Durger. Every day. Every fucking day.
You gotta find a partner that's right for you.
Before like, what do you want to watch while we eat? Durger. Put on Durger. Stupid.
But we watch The Nanny, we don't say Danny.
No, we say the nanny. Sometimes we just say nanny. We just say nanny.
Respect.
King of Queens, we never shortened.
Dings.
Dings. Deans. Jimmy, you should do Pokemon escape rooms. Oh my god.
What, in Roblox?
That sounds nuts.
In other words, he don't want it.
Yeah. I realized I think I fucking hate escape rooms.
Escape rooms are a waste of fucking money.
I really hated the one that we did.
I almost
Maybe
had a
if
heart
it-
attack in it also.
Maybe if it was a horror one, I'd like it more, but I really hated it. I'm not talking about IRL ones. Oh, you're talking about Roblox ones?
That part. Not your brain.
It's the thing that you bring, that you bring, that you bring.
That shit is
You,
like stage.
him, you and me.
Enter stage left, exit stage right.
Read my comments. No, dot,
Oh,
dot, dot.
brother.
I'm not talking about IRL ones, okay?
Sorry, he's a toxic streamer, y'all.
I hope the hunting is going well. Thank you, One Orb. We're powering through. Did 100 encounters
How
today.
many was Oddish at? 600?
Oddish was 579.
So we're catching up.
Yeah.
Kecleon would be sick.
Kepleon is probably my least interested option here.
His tongue's not blue anymore in this game.
Oh, is blue in other games?
In Emerald,
That's cool.
it goes like, and you can see it. It's so cool.
His tit's too big to be thinking about puzzles. That's true.
Oh my gosh, guys, his arms have been. Well, DM me.
For my pics. Yeah, my arms have been crazy.
Just kind of blowing up the past couple weeks.
Yeah. I was like getting very self-absorbed a few days ago when I was wearing my Kermit the Frog shirt because I just was like, damn, my arms look fucking crazy today. And they still look good today, but the other day I was on a different fucking.
Today, you're doing it daily, dude. He came out in underwear today and showed me how good his ass looked.
I did. I did, and then think about how good it's gonna look when I actually fucking
Do squats.
like do squats and train it. Cause
Not training.
my knees hurt too easily nowadays. So I hate doing them, but I need to do them.
You should play Grey's Anatomy DS.
You should get a gallon of cooking oil, a syringe, some cement.
Ugh. That's what they were doing in Fort Lauderdale.
Damn. Anna's referring to ROM hacks people make with niche Pokemon mechanics only found in deep archives of Bulbapedia or My Brain. Oh!
You got a Neuralink.
Yeah.
Can be found.
Do you want to rip your own eyeballs out from your Neuralink?
That clip of Elon tweaking out during the inauguration. They're like, he's not tweaking. He's playing Fallen Sky on his Neuralink.
Don't even know what that is. Ruby, stop chewing
They just said some stupid game.
Stop
Like,
just chewing things when you're fucking bored. What are you, a dog?
I hate her.
I kind of gathered the shit out of her, yeah. Soda, get out of the hamper.
It's Winnie the
How are
Pooh.
you tall enough to reach into that?
He's so cute.
He is so cute. They're both the best. I was thinking last night about, like, we really have a dog with such unique traits and, like, little things. Like, I was curious if he would also be a cartoon character like Ruby is when we got him. And, yeah. He definitely is even weirder than Ruby. Like, Soda at any given moment is just going... That, like, it's just his fucking resting noise. Like, he'll just be laying on my lap, completely comfortable. Like, what the fuck is troubling you? What the hell is going on? Hello, Ellen. Brujeria. Hi, Scuba. We got Ruby on healthy weight food because she was chunking up a little too much. So, but I love chunky Ruby. It's so cute, but maybe like 2 or 3 pounds. Nothing crazy. She's 50 right now. I think she used to be 37. So, but she would like sometimes not eat her food because she didn't like her old food. But we switched her food when we got Soda. And she loves it, so bye-bye. She loves it, so she filled out a little bit. But I think like 47 would be good for her. She's a big girl. She's big. She's huge. She's a mammoth, of course. And she has blonde hair. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi, Scuba. Who farted? Ruby? Was that your fart? Or his? Did you fart, Ruby? She's like, stop, I did. If he farts and I react like that, if I go, who farted, she doesn't move. But if she farts, oh no. You should curl Ruby. She's a little too big to do it. But like I could because I can curl like a 60-pound barbell pretty easily and she's only 50 pounds. But she's just too big. Like I feel like it would hurt her. It would not be comfortable for her. As funny as it sounds. I even tried curling Soda and I didn't have a good enough grip on him. I felt bad. So you can't. I can pick her up. Sorry I don't like to inflict animal abuse on my pets. Sorry I care about their well-being more than your entertainment. I'd never think of that. It's crazy how little portions my dog is supposed to eat, and I'm always like, damn, am I starving him? And it's still a little too much. I think once Soda is a full year old and we switch into adult food, I'll probably change his portion size a little bit. But he's a puppy and he needs to, you know, he's still developing. So I'm fine with giving him some days a bigger portion than the day before or something. I literally have a pet, what the fuck? And I feel sorry for Milo. Why is your layout yellow? Because somebody asked for shiny Meow Stick yellow. And I give the people what they want within reason. Every time people see me feeding my dog, they go, that's all. But when I feed him more, he got fat. You also, weren't you like feeding him like 3 times a day? I believe that you're feeding him correctly. Ruby gets a big ass meal once a day. And then multiple treats throughout the day. Because I just can't not. So she eats plenty. Why is your aura orange? Aura, I hate that, like, straight guys have co-opted, like, the word aura right now. Because to me, like, that is a queer people, like, feminine energy topic. How do they use it? They say, like, they'll be like, he's got aura. He has aura. Aura, I don't fucking know. I feel like it's not even that I sound old. I just sound gay. Like, guys my age and older use it. It's just like a general straight guy thing. I don't fucking get it. I don't like it. How many aura points do I lose? Like, to me, they're making, like, memes about The Sims, but I don't think any of them have ever played The Sims, because that's a game for babies and stupid gay people. It's the same as Riz, basically. That's what I gathered, but I hate, like, the way it's used in a sentence. Ross is the worst character on Friends. Unpopular opinion that I kind of don't really care for any of the characters on Friends except for Phoebe. I don't know if he's done anything problematic, but have you guys seen Matt LeBlanc in the last, like, 10 years? What an actual DILF. Like, holy shit. He's so sexy in his older years. I think he's hotter than he was on Friends. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon told me my aura was seafoam green and I've never gone back. That's fierce. I don't remember what mine was. I never watched the Joey spinoff because I just don't really care that much about Friends in general. I've seen like a total of like 15 to 20 episodes because they added it to Nick at Night when I started high school. So I remember watching it a little bit before I mostly watched YouTube videos all the time. We started The Office. We watched the first 3 episodes of season 1. I'm excited to get to the funnier episodes. Episode 2, season 1 was pretty funny. It's the, like, diversity seminar episode. Well, look who it is. I literally felt a little on my arm. Its little paw. Hi. Hello. You're so little. You're so freaking little, dude. They can't see you. Yeah. Tiniest man in the world. I know. He's so little. It's amazing. What a cute pooch. Can we all turn on flashing for notifications on our phone as a trend? I fucking hate this shit, the camera and the flashlight at the bottom. The amount of times that like I just pick up my phone and turn it on and I'm like out in public, so I don't notice the light because I'm out in the sunlight and I'm just like wasting my battery. But yet somehow it is almost impossible to like quickly open the camera when I fucking need it. It pisses me off. Ooh, that's a cute emote. I like that. I saw Lauren got new emotes today. Very cute. Where did Brussels sprouts originate? Is that like what color was George Washington's white horse or some shit? I would assume Brussels. What? God, I love you. The way I have to fully unlock my phone to open my camera. The amount of times I've lost a really great moment because I was struggling to unlock my phone to get to my fucking camera. And then now, Dallas makes fun of me because he says that all of my fucking photos are blurry and like fucked up looking because my lens is always dirty. And I'm like, it's not my fault to have oily skin and it touches my oily hands sometimes. So like now I'm like self-conscious, so I have to wipe my fucking phone camera. So now I'm even more so like missing a quick moment of like the dogs doing something cute or whatever. But then I gotta wipe the phone case.
No, you move the slide so that it doesn't smear.
That is just one extra step, I feel. I feel like that would be the exact same amount of time spent. Stay struggling, I guess.
Yeah, really. What the hell? I'm trying to tell you not to post blurry ass pictures.
It took me too long to realize my camera was blurry because of my oils. It like is actually kind of embarrassing when I take a photo. He's like, I'll send him a picture. He's like, bruh. It was mostly when he was away for the holidays and I was sending him pictures of the dogs. He's like, bro, wipe your fucking lens.
I will send him pictures I fucking frame right. Like I'm using portrait mode. I'm changing the depth of field and color, and then I send it to him, and then he sends me a blurry ass picture that nothing's in. He's like, just chill with the dogs. I'm like, where the fuck are the dogs? They're not even in the picture.
I hate portrait mode.
You can change how the depth of field or the f-stop. You can change
The F what?
The f-stop.
The F slur? Why does my phone have season 1 filter? It's kind of dreamy if you think about it. Jimmy's def gonna be the one to have the alien sighting because then it's getting my shitty ass camera. That's honestly so smart of them. Apparently the lenses on iPhones do degrade over time. Because I remember my last phone was the iPhone 8 Plus, and I was looking at pictures that I took the day I got it versus pictures I took like the week before I got a new phone. And it fully, like my DSi took better pictures. It was actually baffling. But yeah, they use pretty cheap lenses in iPhones typically. So they do degrade over time. But now I have the problem. I've shown it before where like I take a picture with the inner camera and it'll be like, it'll look like my camera will look like this. And then I'll like take the picture and it takes the picture and then it shows it to me and then like a second later it goes and like sharpens it like fucking crazy. And I don't understand why it fucking does that at all. I have tried turning off every setting possible in my phone that I found tutorials for online. It literally, it's like a built into the iOS. It drives me fucking nuts. So now I'm doing what this very beautiful woman on TikTok said to do. She's like, we're no longer taking selfies. We're taking videos and then screenshotting the videos. And I was like, oh, you're so right. And I've been really liking a lot of my pictures now that they are screenshotted videos. It doesn't do that weird ass thing anymore. But my phone storage space. Yeah, I think... How much storage do I have on this phone? I remember I got a ton. I got 500 gigabytes and I used 200 in the last, like, 2 years of owning this phone. But that's mostly because I'm often saving TikToks for my job, where like they're talking about a viral moment and I have to go to TikTok, I download it, and then or like I screen record an Instagram reel because you can't fucking download those ones. So I have to go through and I have to like download or delete a bunch of my videos because I don't fucking need them anymore. It's old news. The only reason I made it through the 2000s was by being a child. Honestly, T. Alright, I want Gloom on every game. The one of them being a Bryson is driving me fucking nuts. Dark red. Ooh. How sensual. Wanda in Multiverse of Madness. Joella has a Wanda Maximoff tattoo on Drag Race this season. Did anybody else see that? On her arm, she has Wanda's like crown. What's your favorite super glue? I'm terrified of Gorilla Glue. I have a Gorilla Glue fabric glue that I hate even having in the house. It freaks me out. The only super glue I really use is Crazy Glue because you can remove it with nail polish remover. So like, if I did get it all over my hands, I wouldn't feel like I'm fucked for the rest of my life. That woman who put fucking Gorilla Glue on her head, do we remember that? You want to know what I got on my TikTok last night? And I was like, it's literally COVID. I sent it to Alex. I was like, this is a fucking flashback. Do you remember these fucking ads? The high heel game that always had that same fucking sped up Nicki song. The way I watched the whole thing. I watched it 4 times. I watched it 3 by myself, and then later that evening I showed Dallas. I was like, this got me through COVID. Rat-tat-tat-tat. I kind of liked Megatron. I liked Megatron more than half of the songs on Pink Friday 2. I think Pink Friday 2 is probably one of my biggest album disappointments of all time. Also, I feel like it's very easy to clock it, but I really have to ask how much of the imagery for Pink Friday 2, like official imagery, was AI. Cause like,
That shit was 10 minutes before.
yeah, I feel like Barb City or whatever it wasn't it that it was called Barb City. That shit, like, they decided to roll with that as a marketing tactic like a week before. Gag City, that's right, it was Gag City. And like, that shit was hilarious, but also like, it was pretty like, damn, like, that was just such a unrelentingly insane use of AI. Like, that's wild. I do feel a little bad. I never made any images, but I certainly retweeted memes because I was laughing. I really was. Are you gonna hunt or are you gonna record ASMR? Ew. I hated that. I used to watch all of your ASMRs. Don't even try it.
Yeah, I don't want to know what you did.
It was when we were long distance and I missed you. When did you get that hat? I feel like it's a recent addition to your collection. Oh, never mind.
Years ago.
You just never wear it, I guess. I've only seen you in it recently.
I only wear it for not going anywhere.
I low-key like some ASMR. I love Pokemon. I should peep Dallas's channel. I want him to do Pokemon TCG videos on there.
I have before.
Well, I mean, like, new ones.
We can find some, I will.
Stop chewing everything. What the fuck, Ruby?
Yeah, Ellen, I'm gonna.
She does not
I'll be
do
doing
that
more
normally.
Pokemon ones. It's not only Pokemon though.
Ruby normally never does things like chews on things she shouldn't. Hey,
It's
stop.
only when we're both.
But
in the
when we're
room and
both-
she's bored.
Yeah, if she's not getting attention from the two of us and we're both in here, she just started like teething on my sketchbook. I'm like, what are you, 3 months old? Like, what the fuck is that about?
My baby. My baby boy.
I told him he should do ASMR for each generation, trying to name each Pokemon from memory and like typing them on the computer. So it's keyboard ASMR, but then also like whispering and like thinking. And then I saw somebody on Twitter today also suggested that. I was like, oh, so now he's really gonna do it.
Oh.
ASMR, I beat you in TCG Pocket. I have still not fought anybody in the game, but I can open my packs for today. I finally, after playing Genshin for a few weeks and getting back into the game, I racked up 40 Primos, or 40 Fates. And I thought that this was the banner they were gonna add. Josh, who do I like? Who's the guy? I don't remember his name. Ridesley, that's right, Ridesley. I thought that this was the banner they were gonna add him, but I think it's gonna be the next one. So I was just itching to pull, so I pulled today because I did the trial for the girl with the guns, the Electro girl. I don't know her name. I did not get her, but I pulled the new Animo girl. I think I pulled all 3 of the 4 stars.
I'm gonna give them their palm trees.
Okay. I pulled... Who's... Rosalina? Rosalia? Rosaria. I pulled her twice in the same 10 pull. So I have her C2. And I really liked her in the test trial too. I already had her. I already had her, so I pulled her 2 more times, so I have her C2 now. I also got a 4-star bow, which is kind of a waste because I never use bow characters because I play controller. But yeah, I pulled that. I had some pretty decent luck with the 4 stars. But yeah, I did not get the 5-star Electro lady. I don't remember what her name is, but I really liked her, so I hope I get her. But yeah, I did that today. I didn't pull on the last banner because I do have Shalonen. So I came back to Genshin twice, and the time in between, I qualified for the welcome back bonus. So I got a bunch of free primos from joining again the first time, and I did 2 10 pulls because I had enough free fates to do that, and I literally got Shalonen immediately, and she's really cool. David helped me build her up, so I really like her. She's so fun for climbing walls. She rollerblades everywhere. You need a plushie? What do you need? But yeah, and then I went back to not really playing Genshin. I love that plushie. I want a Satotl
This is from Japan.
Squishmallow.
This is from a Japan Pokemon Center.
Cool. I like it. When is Kalos Sitting Cuties? Did they come out yet? No. And then I decided Mawika and Sitlali, I already had a bunch of characters that I had pulled for and didn't build up already, so I was like, well, let me at least focus on building the ones I already have that I use more. And then I also heard that Mawika is not even really that good, and she requires a very specific kit to do anything, and I was like, I'll just wait. So I didn't pull it all on the last banner, except for the last day. I did 4 pulls on the Sitlali banner, and I got Bennett, who I use a lot. So I was like, okay, I'll take his one of his constellations. That's cool. I'm literally speaking a different fucking language to a majority of the people here, but for those who do play Genshin, that's what I have been doing. But I'm excited to build up a cryo-based team with Rosaria on it. I'm trying to just build. I have Alhaitham and he's level 70. Quiet. Hey. Here you go, Ruby. This is for not barking. Ruby's been so good about not barking, and then when she's quiet, we give her a treat to reward her. Soda, it's not clicking just yet. I use Rosaria on my Ridesley team, so that's good when you get him. That's what David told me. That's what David told me today when I was pulling on the banner, because I screen shared it on Discord. Let's do my Pokemon cards for today. I literally only open the free ones every day, so I don't do anything, and I miss days too because I just don't care. I have been really wanting to open some actual physical Pokemon cards again though. We went out looking the other day. We were going out to get dog food and stuff from Target, and we needed a curtain rod. So while we were at Target, we went to 2 different Targets because they were pretty close to each other, and we looked for Pokemon cards, and they did not have any because there's a real shortage right now because people are scalping the hell out of this current set because it's an Eevee set. So Eevee and Charizard, it's a fucking nightmare to find packs of those, typically. Bennett is unfortunately goated. Yeah, I find a lot of his voice lines not necessarily annoying, I think it's because it's the same voice as Shincho, who I also use a lot. So I'm hearing the same character, the same voice on two different characters. And it like takes me out of my immersion a little bit. But I've been switching out Bennett for Shalonen lately because I've been exploring a lot, especially in Natlan, where she can rollerblade up the sides of walls for a really long time. So Ridley was on the banner last time I played Genshin. He's so fun and unique, great voice actor too. Yeah, I also think he's hot. But yeah, I'm excited for when he's back on the banner. He's Claude Fire Emblem. Oh, Joe Zija, whose voice acting academy I bought 2 years ago and have never used it because I have ADHD and forget about it all the time. But this year, I'm telling you, this is the year. I had someone reach out to me. They're like, hey, I work in LA and I produce demos and like, I'd love to have you come to my studio. So in a few months when I can afford like the assistants, I'm like, I'm taking this shit seriously. I live here now. I'm settled into a routine. I'm making this happen for me. Soda! Quiet! Quiet, little man. Oh, I'm muted. Oh my god, I was muted because the dogs were
They
barking.
didn't hear how cute I sound?
No. Sorry, y'all.
Oh my
Thank you.
gosh.
I love Claude Fire Emblem. I would love to, if I love Golden Deer. I'm Golden Deer for life. And if there are some games in my life, what are you doing?
Try to put this in.
I'll do it. Just let me do it. Go do your recording. I would love. Huh?
Nothing.
I would love to be able to wipe my brain of specifically Fire Emblem Three Houses and replay that game for the first time again. You could always do every route. I could. I got all the way to the time skip for Black Eagle. And I did the DLC. So I've done 2.5. But I don't really have the drive to anymore. Maybe in like another 5 years. Quiet, little fucker. Rip N-Gage. I did not like N-Gage. And which is a shame because I heard that the gameplay is like the coolest Fire Emblem's ever had, but And like I get it was supposed to be an anniversary title, but COVID happened. I just like I thought the like returning characters not only was it like narratively so fucking weird, like their souls are just doomed to live inside rings. Like I feel guilty that is their fate. I felt like it detracted the screen time from like the new original characters that I was really into. And I also like, it's not even the fact that like I haven't played that many Fire Emblem games. A lot of them just haven't even like really made a big, they haven't really even like been some of them released in America. So like what fucking nostalgia, even if I was a fan, could I possibly have for some of these guys? So I thought it was a little bit of a underwhelming follow-up to Three Houses, but I'm not really, I don't really need them to have multiple storylines in the next one. Like, I'm fine with there just being like a singular storyline for Fire Emblem. I don't need the branching paths. Like, it was cool in Three Houses, but like I don't need that. I enjoyed Awakening very much, and it's like a singular path, you know? I feel like it allows for a more compelling story. And also, I kind of fucking hate replaying games to get all the content. It stresses me out sometimes. I like being able to experience everything in one playthrough. Ugh, Longku and Pene. I don't know how you pronounce it. They were my two best characters. I had them get married because I love the idea of like him overcoming his fear of women by dating this cavuntrous furry woman, like Dommy Mommy. I will say I would love a remake of Awakening with fully like cutscenes, fully voiced and like more animated cutscenes, like Three Houses, because that cast of characters is so good. But also, it was my first Fire Emblem game, so I played on casual, and every other Fire Emblem game going forward I played on classic, and thankfully they added like the Divine Pulse, which was nice. Yeah, let them have feet, that as well. But I didn't understand that like if you could talk to characters with Chrom and then recruit them, and like I didn't know about a lot of the side quests. So like when I was watching Danny play Awakening, he was using an entire army of characters I had never fucking seen in my life. I was like, who the fuck are these people? I didn't even know you could recruit Tharja until like a year or two after I beat that game, because I didn't know I had to talk to her as Chrom. Like, I didn't understand that. So I'm pretty sure I fucking killed her. Which is crazy. So I don't know, I was in high school. I didn't know anybody that played Fire Emblem. My friend Jonathan got into Fire Emblem Awakening the same as me, but we didn't talk about it much. So I didn't really have anybody that I knew to like ask questions, you know? Hold on, Ruby's barking a lot and Dallas is trying to make an ASMR video. So I need to go handle that. I need to bring her in here. Damn, weird they made me kill that explicitly designed goth girl. I know. It wasn't until I think I saw that they made like a big statue of her that I was like, was she supposed to be like a main character? What? Did I not do a certain quest? And then I found out, oh, you can recruit people? Holy shit. I do love the shipping in Fire Emblem. Like, that to me, I am a new gen fan. That to me is some of the most fun things to do in that game. Like, sorry, I love it. I love finding love in a hopeless place. Like, that shit is hot as hell to me. So I hope that they continue. I think doing it the 3 houses route where you get like, you don't need them to have children, like I don't need that, but like having like a nice epilogue moment for each of the characters that like got S ranks together, I do like a lot. I think my biggest, I talked my shit and I kind of stood on my word. I did not play 3 houses for an entire year, and I think I bought it. So I was really pissed that they continued to not have gay male characters. Like, sufficient, diverse gay male representation in Fire Emblem. I was really, really disappointed. Because at the point of 3 houses, they had, like, only done it once, and it was, like, really bad. Like, I think there was a girl character in Conquest where, like, she's gay, but you can give her a potion to turn her straight, which is, like... Okay. So I was really upset about that. So when I found out that 3 houses had, like, it had a better lesbian romance options, which was very nice. So that was like a nice step in the right direction. But it was like one gay character, and it was like the Twinkie one, like the Twinkie little guy, who is like in love with Caspar or something like that. I don't fucking remember. So I was really upset about it. So I was so excited for 3 houses, and then like a month before it came out, we found that out, and I did not buy the game. I was like, I don't want to. I'm a hypocrite about enough things. I need to stick true to my fucking stance here. So I did not buy the game. A game that I was anticipating for like a year. I did not buy it. And I did not buy it until they in the DLC they added Yuri, which felt to me more like well-realized gay representation. So I was like, okay, and I might have even bought it pre-owned. I don't remember. Or maybe I got it on like, I had like a sale or something. I don't know. Nintendo games rarely go on sale, but very occasionally they will mark down. Like the store will mark it down, Nintendo won't. So it's like an Amazon 2-day only price change or something. So yeah, that was when I bought 3 houses like a year later, which was great because I had a year's worth of memes to absorb in rapid succession, and it was it's like the best Fire Emblem game I've ever played, and I've only played a few. I really would like to play. I always get to like the same point in my attempts to play Shadows of Valentia before I'm like, I wish this was on the Switch, but I've been really in my playing 3DS in bed era the last few months, and I'm willing to give it another shot. I did try to stream it. I was really in my Fire Emblem bag during COVID, and my viewer counts were really good back then. Like, I was getting like 200 to 300 people a stream because of Animal Crossing, but I streamed Fire Emblem 3 houses like every day for an entire month. I literally like lost like half of my subs and half of my viewers, and it didn't bother me because like those are some of my favorite streams and the most fun I've ever had streaming. But I was just like, well, the audience is not necessarily there for this at my current state in my life. So if streaming is my job, I maybe should not stream Fire Emblem all the time and only Fire Emblem. But I was really into Fire Emblem and I really wanted to play Echoes. And that got even like less viewers than Three Houses. I was like getting like half of the half. So I was like, this is just not really something I want to stream. But then I kind of feel guilty if I play a game off stream because I'm thinking of funny things that I would say on stream, but then I have no one to tell them to. So that leads me to never playing anything in my free time ever besides Fortnite and Marvel Rivals. Ruby, stop. Even Genshin, I feel weird playing Genshin off stream, but it's not something that anyone really, outside of like maybe 15 people, even want to watch me play. Because like I have streamed Genshin before, but I definitely noticed like people would leave, which is fine. You don't have to watch something if you don't want to. I certainly don't watch every stream from every person I ever follow. But, you know, especially now that I don't get to stream as consistently as I used to, if I am going to stream, I want to make sure, like, enough people are interested in tuning in so I can connect with as many people as possible, you know? Ruby, move. Enough. Pissing me off. You're being bad in the living room. You have to stay in here. Take notes of all your jokes and just read them off rapid fire at the beginning of the stream with no context. Honestly, true. I want to get back into Zenless Zone Zero. Ooh, hold on. I need to look up this game that I saw on TikTok. Apparently it has a trailer. And I wanted to watch it on YouTube. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, so this game put out a trailer like a month ago. I just found out. But yeah, I found this game via TikTok. And it was called Project Mugen, but now it's called Ananta. And it just put out a trailer like a month ago. And it looks fucking awesome. It's like the kind of... I do like Zenless Zone Zero. And I really like the changes that they made to it. But I would love it to be even more like open worldy. This looks so fucking cool. I hope that there's some gameplay here.
Wake up, sleepyhead. The wildest city's coming right
Is
up.
this a Hoyoverse game? It looks like it. I don't know. No, I don't think so. It's fucking anime GTA. Like, this looks so fucking cool. It's being published by the same people that publish Marvel Rivals. Oh, interesting. It looks fucking cool. Like, what the hell is happening? This looks crazy.
Dangers on the horizon. But you know, the thing that
It does look so
keeps
much
us
like
united,
Genshin and Zenless Zone
that
Zero.
one thing.
Get home early and game on.
Like, oh my god, it's fucking Spider-Man and GTA and Genshin all in one fucking game. It looks sick as hell. I want to play this so bad. Yes, just getting in cars with strangers. It's actually crazy how much some of this literally is like the same stuff as you do in Spider-Man. Like the stealth on a construction site. Okay. He's hot as hell. Pre-register now. Is there a release date? I have been watching this fucking guy
What are the best
a
and
lot lately because his name is Jeff Nippard. He makes really not broy, really like well-informed and like not homophobic vibe fitness content, and he's also very dreamy. But I like have been watching a lot of his videos lately, and now like almost all the fucking videos I get
What are the best and worst shoulder
are
exercises
like gym videos
for muscle
now.
growth? Well, in this video, I'll be ranking the most popular movements on a
He's great. And the broy gym guys fucking hate him, which is hilarious. They fucking hate him because he's really smart. He's really fucking smart. And they're like anti-intellectuals. So, he's very great. If you're like curious about like, I don't even know what workouts I should even be doing, he will like do tier lists of like these are the best exercises and equipments to use for XYZ body part. It's fucking great. And he does a bunch of like YouTube shorts and Instagram reels and TikToks for like quick workouts as well too. He's cool. I like him a lot. I found him through Hassan. He was watching some of his videos on his stream. I never played Hi-Fi Rush, but I did buy it on the Steam sale. So I do have it, I think. I think I have it. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe I bought it on like a PlayStation sale or something like that. Do you care about St. Vincent? Yeah, I haven't listened to a lot of her music in a long time. But I do like St. Vincent. Every time she puts out an album, I listen to it and I like it. Yeah, that literally, Jeff Nippard literally just recently like got assaulted by another fitness creator because he had roid rage and hates how science-based Jeff Nippard is. Like he got so angry at the smart guy that he raged out and attacked him at a gym, like in public. It's so embarrassing. But yeah, I have been studying Jeff Nippard videos for the last like 2 months, and I have been seeing some very noticeable progress in my strength and muscle size. Ruby, you don't have privileges to go out into the living room right now. No, you keep barking. She's just like staring at the door, scratching it. Like, open it. Open it. Hey! Missy, stop it. Little man. Can you bring the orange blanket for him? Yeah. It's got orange on it. He loves this blanket. On my lap and also on the floor. Here you go, little buddy. He laid right down on it. He's so cute. He walked right over and plopped right down on it. He loves it. That's the blanket I always have on my lap when I'm working, and then he'll come in and lay on my lap.
I'm very honored to be in the presence of so many
Locals! Hasty! Hello. Mel, why do you keep accidentally timing people out lately? What the hell were you doing? I'm here for Dog. He is here. Hi, Hasty. Thank you so much for the raid.
How were the runs, girl?
Hello. Ruby is not in here right now.
This is Soda.
This is Soda.
She was doing Let's Go runs, I think. She's been
Cool.
It is
I
cool.
kind of want to be in my
cool.
speedrunner moment. I just don't know what. I have in my life speed run like Sonic levels, but like specific levels.
Fine, Hasty. You can see Ruby too. Ruby, come on, come here.
Do I have a treat in here for her?
Ruby, come on, baby.
The baby.
Oh my God. He rolled over like a little baby.
Yeah, he is a baby.
Completely.
Him got one sock. Yeah, he ow. She's got one white sock and he's got one brown sock.
Together they are annoying.
Yeah, they're fucking annoying.
But we love them.
Thank you for the raid, Hasty. Welcome in, everybody. My name's Jimmy. I stream a lot of different things, but lately I've been really into shiny hunting. I also did YouTube for a long time, and I edit the Just Trish podcast, and also Not Loveline. Hi!
So if you guys want to talk to Trish, just ask him.
No. People do email me. They're like, can you tell Trish this? And I'm like, I'm not her manager.
No
I'm
shade, but
I'm her
a friend of mine also was like, wait, you met Tana? Can you FaceTime me next time you see her? And I was like, are you out of your goddamn mind?
I'm like, I try to not bother her as much as possible. Like, she's my boss. She's very sweet and friendly to me, but I respect the work relationship. So no, I'm not gonna just text her a message that you have for her.
Hey, so my friend.
Person that works at my sister's freaking neighborhood fucking bar that she goes to.
Might as well name it.
Person I've never met that works at a place that my sister sometimes goes to. Like, I'm not gonna text her.
Ruby, come on.
Ruby, go. Anyway, but yeah, I've had people before that are like have like business inquiries for her, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what do you want me to do with that information. Like, she has management. Talk to them. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do with the information. Soda. Lay down, little buddy. Anyway, welcome in. Thank you again. I hope you are well. Are you gonna be in LA for the Go tour thing that they're doing next month? Because we bought tickets for Friday.
I'm
Oh my
very honored to
God.
be in the presence
Double,
of so
double.
many locals.
Toil and trouble. Back-to-back raids. Hello, Absol. Welcome in. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. We got a shiny Oddish the other day in this hunt. This hunt for Esper. We phased and we got Oddish. I figured you'd be interested in that information. But yeah, hello everybody. My name's Jimmy. I stream a lot, but not too much anymore. And I don't know what I'm gonna do ever. So that's what I'm up to. I have other jobs that I need to focus on usually now. But thank you for the raid. I hope you're well. We're just doing Esper, just powering through. I was gonna end at like 9 because I do have some editing to do tonight, but no. Back-to-back raids, I'll go till like 9:30. Yo, what's up? I'm a lesbian. Oh my god. My aunt's a lesbian. Do you guys know each other? I love lesbians. I love them. A lesbian who likes Lugia. That SpongeBob guy, the live action guy. I do. I saw her when I was at your mother's. My mom's been dead for almost 17 years. So that's crazy. That fucking SpongeBob guy that's like, woo! That's the energy I'm trying to bring into 2025. I watched a compilation of Daffy clips from the Looney Tunes show. Your son looks like a girl! It's so fucking good. He's such a horrible person. It was a compilation of specifically his moments with Lola. And just like that two dumb bitches telling each other, exactly. Hiya, new here, but seen you around here and there. Well, welcome in, Pink Freak Crystal. Hello, hello. Welcome in. This is a PvP zone, but it is also a safe space for queer people, especially in these trying times. But not that safe. But, you know, we try. The marathon episode where Piggy, Porky, does a gay little run. Walter White, little gay run. It plays in my mind at least once a week. This must be the queer media I hear so much about. This must be the space I feel so much power holding. I personally think that my favorite quote from that video is, I didn't know that was happening. Cause it is just, it is the one that fits in the most contexts. Do you think Jesse is enjoying Shadow Generations? Jesse Pinkman is a Sonic the Hedgehog fan.
How late do you think you're gonna stream?
Probably like 9:30.
Just gonna wait till you
Okay.
know.
I got rated by Matt as well.
I can just hear you.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's just because the mic's on high sensitivity.
Mhm.
It's not your fault.
Okay, well I'll be done soon and I'll just be editing, so I'll be quiet.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna
I'll
go
let
till
that-
9:30.
You can put there, back.
Okay. You can leave my fan in.
Hi, Absolblogs.
It was a Shrek raid.
Yeah, he's not seen. Okay, sorry to I don't want to come for him, but
You're friends, so you can.
the most fucking memed out person in the fucking Pokemon community, and he's never seen Shrek 2.
What? Performative.
Performative. Make it make sense.
Performative.
Sorry.
I'm holding out for a hero to the end of the night.
Went a little rocky with it.
I did a fucking Sonic Adventure 2 version of that song.
Damn.
He's gotta be strong, and he's gotta be fast, and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero.
Just screaming.
Raise your ya ya ya.
Raise your ya. No, your ya.
No, like ya ya ya.
Raise your ya. Hit it. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. You know that that song? Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me. That's the song I told Matt to put on the GX version of Rumble when you started. X gonna give it to you, gonna give it to you, X gonna give it to you.
I do love the frou frou holding out for a hero. Doo-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum, gage. That was one of my most played songs last year on Spotify. It's just so crazy. What's so crazy?
And that's ultimately living a lie.
No, Mel doesn't care about that.
Yeah, I'm not reading
I would listen to that song on a Mewtwo AMV years ago. Mewtwo would listen to Imogen Heap down without a fucking doubt. Mewtwo's favorite song is Headlock. I need a recreation of that album cover with Mewtwo. He's so sad to be made of polka dots. I'm using the veto on Angela.
That's why I'm gonna use the power veto on Jimmy. Jimmy, we came into this house together, we'll leave together. And I love you, and will you marry me?
Baby, the registry. They're gonna fucking throw us in prison. We can't. We have to move to Canada first. Baby, why were you only on one knee? I thought it's two. Hello, Michael. Michael, I did 40 polls in Genshin today, and I got 2 Rosarias and the new Anemo girl. Thank you for the 57 months. All of my polls were free too, from just exploring Natland and coming back to the game and doing my dailies. So I feel fine not getting any of the banner characters. Rosaria might be hated. I liked her. I did the trial run. I already had her, so I now have her C2. Your marriage tea is valid for 2 more days. Where's Cheeto? Shane Dawson naming his dog Honey after an app that is now being sued for allegedly stealing money from millions of people. I just wanted more copies of the Pyro and Anemo girl. I don't know any other names. I don't remember. Lugia, thank you for the 4-month resub. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. Chevrouse and Lanyan. Those fully sound like cars. Those fully sound like car companies. Anytime somebody adds me, I get like a invite to a new Discord server from like someone I'm mutuals with. I'm like, oh my god. Me? Me? And I only join them maybe half the time because I barely talk in any but like the one that I'm in with my mods. But I do love to at least lurk and have access to the emotes that they add. Is it playing 2 songs at once? No, this is just a weird ass song. I drew Donkey Kong the other day, but I haven't posted it yet because I don't like it. So I want to tweak it, but I just have not had time to tweak the art. Dallas wants me to draw him. He wants me to start drawing thumbnails for him for his YouTube videos. And I want to, but I'm very intimidated at the thought. And the time that it would take with how much I am busy working on like the podcasts and stuff. But I do want to, because I have, like, I can envision in my head, like, where I want to put everything and how I want to frame the art and everything. But I'm nervous. One of my 3DS's is blinking. I have to plug it in. Today we made coffee. Dallas bought. So we have a Keurig that's like half coffee maker where you can put like coffee grounds in it. And Dallas's brother for Christmas, he's a barista, and he works at like an independent place that has their own like coffee blend. And for Christmas, he gave us a bag of coffee beans from his cafe. But we didn't have like a coffee bean grinder, so we couldn't use it yet. So Dallas bought one, and today, so we could make turn it into coffee grounds to actually use it. So Dallas made a pot of coffee today with the coffee from his brother's cafe, and it was really, really good. It like kind of had like an earthy taste to it. It almost tasted more like a Earl Grey tea to me. But it was really good. So I'm excited that we have that now. He is so good with like ceramics and pottery. And I would love to have a pottery era. But I don't have the time. Also, I feel like in a city like LA, I feel like demands for like slots at like pottery shops and like places with a kiln are in crazy high demand. There's a YouTuber that I watch from time to time who does pottery in New York City, and she was on like a waiting list for this pottery studio for like a year. And I was like, that sounds exhausting. Holy shit. I'd be over it. The urge to do it would be gone. Luckily, I'm an art teacher, so I can use my kiln. Ugh. That's such a good strategy. Right now, I'm just trying to get back into just drawing traditional. I finally bought myself a sketchbook. I got some cute mechanical pencils and colored pencils. So I'm ready to go with that. Trying not to play Shadow Generations 24/7, but the build up to Radical Highway was everything to me. Seeing it mixed in other levels was cool. I need to replay 100 times. I tried looking up different mods for that game. Like custom levels. And I haven't been able to find too many still. So, the game is still pretty new. The Sonic Generations part has like a ton. Yeah, I have seen the Surge mod. It's still in development, so I haven't been able to download it, but it's like custom voice acting and everything. It looks cool. It's crazy how much cutting a shirt into a tank top gives it an entirely new life for me. Because I had not been wearing this shirt in a while because it shrunk. And it just was too tight. Like, I love a good tight shirt. I do. I work hard and I want to show it off. But there gets to a point where it's like almost overstimulating to me, and I get kind of like stressed wearing it. But I cut it into a tank, and now I love it again. I need a Sonic Unleashed remake so bad. I've been thinking about it a lot lately because they just put out a new Werehog figure who has been on my desk every day for weeks now, 2 weeks. I don't feel like I do know that the Xbox. I stopped paying attention to Xbox after the Xbox One, so I don't know what the current Xbox is called, but I think it can play Xbox 360 games, and it is like the definitive way to play Sonic Unleashed because the performance boost is amazing, and it like causes like 0 frame drops or something like that. Series X, thank you. But I don't have one of those, and I don't want to buy that, so I just have to deal with it on my Xbox 360, which I do still have, and it's in the living room, and I was playing some games on it for Dallas because he did not have one growing up. He was a PlayStation kid, I was a GameCube kid, and then I did get an Xbox 360 in high school, or no, in late middle school, because Circuit City was going out of business, and I got one on a super sale, and I got it because I wanted to play Sonic Unleashed, like the better version. So I used my Christmas money, and I got it there. I think my dad helped me pay for it because I was literally in 6th grade, so couldn't have had that much money, but it was a fun, like, after Christmas kind of present. My mom had just passed away, so it was like, my dad was like, I don't really understand therapy, so I'm just gonna buy my kids toys to make them feel better. And I was like, woo! Toys! And then, aw, unresolved trauma. Aw, damn. Hi, Ruby. I never played the 360 version of Unleashed. I had the PS2 version. It's so good, Danny. Visit and you can play it on my Xbox. Visit again. That game is incredible, except for the final boss, which sucks ass, but it is so good. I literally, like, I often think about just turning it on and exploring the hub worlds. Just walking around. I love it. Been thinking about rebuying a 360. You should. There's a bunch of cool games for Xbox 360. I rented Unleashed on the Wii. So that was how I first played that game. I got it for the Wii for Christmas. And I played it a lot. I used the GameCube controller with it. And then I found out that it had more levels and was just better on Xbox. So I was like, please, please, can I have an Xbox? Do I have Viva Pinata? I don't think I do. But I've always heard that it's amazing. I remember the 4Kids show. I don't remember anything about it, but I remember it existed. But I've always been told I would love Viva Pinata. I think there's an Xbox app on Microsoft. IDK if you get Viva Pinata on it. It's so fun. Where did you get your shirt? This was a daily shirt from the Yeti about a year ago. And it was designed by Rattan Whip from chat. A longtime Wetsy. And Hydra Splatling main. To be feared by all men. I'll do a full cam of it. It's just, it was originally a t-shirt, but I cut it today into a crop tank top. Rattan had another shirt on the Yeti today. What? Are you fucking serious? I follow the Yeti on like everything, but I have not been seeing them on my feed. Oh my god, yeah. It's another Splat shirt. That's so cool. I like this one. I might have to buy that later. I have an hour left. Oh god. I don't like to buy things while I'm live. I'm stressed that like it's gonna autofill my credit card information into my chat. I don't know why. I've just been told to never buy things on stream. I'll buy things on my phone on stream because it's separate from my... Oh. What the fuck did I just press that I accidentally turned off my game here? I think I bumped my control stick on my desk. It's fine. I don't care. I did not find anything, and I saved on the route that I was on anyway, so... I played Plants vs. Zombies on Xbox because it was like $20 at GameStop as like a physical copy back in the day. So I have like a disc for Plants vs. Zombies. And like I didn't realize it was a free-to-play Flash game, right? Or maybe not free-to-play, but like I didn't understand that like it's not originally an Xbox game. But I loved it. I loved it on Xbox. You mean Garden Warfare, the 2D one? The 2D one. This is like 2009. Yeah, little RNG reset on just one game. One of my three... This one's like having frame rate drops, I'm noticing. Which is very odd. Oh, it's because the 3D slider got hit. I'm like, why the fuck is it lagging? It hasn't been doing that all stream. Hello, Chris. I've mostly been a VOD Wetsy, but I do occasionally make it live. A VOD Wetsy is still an informed Wetsy, and it's like when you can't make it to church so you watch it on TV. It still counts. Thank you very much for the 57 months. Oh my god, I got a comment on my Yokai Watch video, which, by the way, is 9 years old as of like a week ago or something like that. And it was so funny. I'm gonna pull it up. Is it this one? Yeah. I saw this when I was 8, and I thought it was really shitty. I also rewatched it when I was 12, and I thought it was absolutely horrible. I still think it's absolutely ass to this day. Literally, go do your homework. You are a child. There is no way you are older than 18 yet. Go do your fucking homework. Get off the computer. Go to bed, actually. It's your bedtime. You literally have algebra homework to do. Kind of saving that as a copy pasta. Like, actually, though, that's such a good one. If it wasn't for the fact that the fandom is awful to you, would you have played Yokai Watch for your 10th anniversary? I've always thought it would be fun to, like, revisit it, but, I mean, people, like, still have, like, a parasocial, like, hyperfixation on, like, disliking me almost 10 years later that I find, like, disturbing to a level that I fear that they might try to cause physical harm to me. Because there are some fucking, like, nut jobs out there in the world. So, I don't know, but I did recently get gifted Yokai Watch Just Dance for the Wii U. Hello, Ivan. I had a Twitter oomph back in high school that spelled their name Ivan, but it was pronounced Yvonne. And I think that they're gay now. Like, honestly, all of the fucking little gay teenage boys that I was a part of that Twitter circle with when I was 14. Like, literally almost all of them are gay or bi or non-binary. I think if you made another Yokai Watch vid and acted like you've been a huge fan the whole time, it would be hilarious. No, that is so true. I think it would be so fucking funny if I either acted like it's my favorite series ever, or if I acted like I never heard of it before. I've always wanted to try this game. And then, like, I end up loving it. I think that would be so funny. Because I would like to give it another shot someday. Like, it's a video game. It's not racism. Like, I'm not gonna change my mind on disliking it. Or I'm not gonna, like... I'm not gonna, like... You know, like, it's not, like, a serious, like, goes against my morals thing. Like, I'm willing to budge on my opinion on a game. Like, I'm not still 10 years later disliking it to... Even in the moment, I didn't dislike it to the degree that I've been painted as, you know? Like, it's fucking media. For, like, children. Like, it's not that deep to me. But... You know. But I thought about at least streaming it. I just don't really care for, like, the battle system. That was really the biggest issue for me. And because, like, that was, like, a negative critique that I had, any sort of, like, joke that I would have still made if I liked the game was taken as, like, a serious criticism. And also, I don't think calling it a Pokemon ripoff was necessarily the best choice, but, like... It's not a bad thing to me. Like, they're clearly trying to recreate Pokemon's success, and at least in Japan, we're succeeding on it. Very much so. But I gave that game its flowers. It was gorgeous. Better than... That fucking 3DS game looks better than half the fucking Pokemon games on Switch. As someone who loves Yokai Watch, I sincerely do not enjoy the battles at all. I think Yokai Watch 4, the gameplay looked more my speed. But in that first game, I just thought it was, like, really, like, just very bare bones and not interesting. Also, like, I remember them saying, like, you only literally played, like, 2 hours of the game. I'm like... I didn't dilly-dally. I feel like my game's playtime was at minimum 8. And even then, I feel like doing anything for more than an hour should be enough of, like, time sink to form an opinion on it. There were so many comments that were like, you shouldn't be able to review a game that you haven't beaten. I'm like... I could do whatever I want. It's my fucking YouTube channel. You could disagree with it, but, like, don't tell me what not to post, you fucker. Like, let's be so fucking for real for a second. I hate when people say, no, stick with the game, it gets really good at hour 11. Yeah, like, what is that? People also downplay how much time 2 hours is. 2 hours is, like, often the length of a full movie. Hey Jimmy, I just rewatched your Sun and Moon video the other day. Not sure why, I just felt nostalgic. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I have not watched that video in a long time, but it is one of the videos I would still say I'm more proud of. I'm proud of pretty much everything I've made, even if because the fact that I just made it in general. Like it's hard. It's hard to make videos, and like finish them and deal with the feedback that you get that is sometimes negative, but mostly positive. Thank God. There's really only been 3 videos that I've ever made that have been like negatively received to the point of like causing me mental strife. And Yokai Watch was really the only one that like still bothers me to this day. Not bothers me, nothing that like really offends me. But I do get a little freaked out by like the parasocial levels of animosity I get over a video game. When there are like racists on the internet that actively harm people and other types of literal criminals. And there is a little part of me that thinks, not all, but a little, that it is laced with homophobia from some. But there were a lot of like queer people that were Yokai Watch fans that were arguably the meanest to me, which I felt like, oh, not the friendly fire. I just think that the like narrative that like my video had a hand in like killing that franchise is crazy, because that video doesn't even have half of 500,000 views, and a majority of the people that watched it are people who already like Yokai Watch and were hate watching it. Like, that's where most of the views came from. So the amount of people that like it actually reached that like could have possibly had their like mind changed is actually rather low, like viewership wise. So I've never understood like people saying like it's my fault. Why is the right screen a different color to the other two? It's just the capture, really. I don't really know why. It just is. Is my DS on power saving mode? That could be it. It is. Let's see if that changes it. What about this one? Power save off. Yeah, I think it was because it was on power save mode, which I didn't even realize I had turned on. That's probably why the Charmander always looked weird when I was doing the starter hunts. Yeah, they all look the same now. Wow. Well, we cracked the code. Because I thought maybe it was like the 3DS I was using just being a little weird. The first autocomplete result when searching your name on YouTube is Jimmy Wetzel Yokai Watch, which is more evidence because I have, outside of my Sonic Frontiers video, I did not really like actively post on YouTube for like 6 years. So nobody was really searching me up unless it was for that video. Which, why would somebody watch that unless they like are a Yokai Watch fan that is gonna go hate watch it, you know? And everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Like, I totally think it's fine if you did not like my video. Like, that's okay. I'm not, like, offended by that. It would be hypocritical if I was, like, upset somebody didn't have the same opinion of me. Because it's frustrating to me when people are that way to me, like filled with vitriol to me when they don't agree with me. But it was like the way a certain like percentage of people reacted to that video that I felt was like out of pocket and out of line. Like my inbox on like countless platforms, especially Tumblr where I had anonymous messages on still, flooded with like the nastiest, meanest shit ever. I was like, bruh, like that's crazy to me. And then it like went on for like a year. On and off. There would be like waves of like it getting passed around again and like people reacting to it and dunking on me. Which kind of like, I don't feel this way anymore. Now my like lack of drive to make YouTube videos is purely just I don't have the time. But for a long time it made me feel like, wow, I really just don't feel like welcome on this website, because like in like the gaming space, because like I had just come out pretty recently at that point too, like 2017, 2018. I was like, not only am I getting like homophobia that is exhausting, I'm also like, I feel like I'm getting not just hate from like other like gaming like gamers or whatever on the website, but then like there were at the time back from like 2015 to like 18, there were a lot of like other like gaming creators that were not very nice to me that I never engaged with because I did not want them to know that I saw their insane amount of tweets towards me. And they're like flop, irrelevant, don't even post anymore anyway. But I was like, I just felt like so like, wow, like other creators in this gaming review space are fucking nasty to me for literally no reason. Like they just don't like me, and like they just harass me on Twitter. Like, fuck you fucking assholes. So I was like, I don't really want to be a part of this anymore. And I feel weird even talking about it because like I don't like, people change, so I totally understand that. So like I don't want to be like, oh, this person 7 years ago was mean to me on Twitter, and like, you know, like they probably are a different person, they were younger, you know, so like I don't feel like naming people, but like it really affected me at the time and made me feel unsafe and like not comfortable posting stuff, because I was like, bruh, like, and it's like it was truly based on like nothing. Like, and I remember some of them were like fans of mine that like one day they just flipped. Like they just like were hating on me. Like I remember specifically like 2 people in particular that like made game reviews and stuff. 3 actually, that were just like, one was nasty to my fucking face in person. I was at a convention and I was probably like 17, maybe 18, so I was pretty young, and this person was like nearing their 30s, and if they weren't, they looked it. And I remember going up to them. We were at the food court of a mall that was attached to the convention, and they were at a table with like a bunch of other like gaming YouTube reviewers that were like in our space, like the Hidden Block Norwood space. They weren't a part of either of those websites. They were like just somebody that like also knew a lot of those people and just like also made gaming videos on YouTube, you know. And I went up to them and I introduced myself because I was just like, oh, like I wanted to introduce myself to everybody at the table who I did not know already, and because it's a polite thing to do. I said, hi, my name's Jimmy, nice to meet you. And they were like, I know you. You made that Sonic Adventure video, right? I was like, oh yeah. And he was like, yeah, that video fucking sucked. Really owned me. Wow. You really owned me. You 30-year-old man, you really owned that 17-year-old high schooler. Wow, cool. It's like so fucking mean. Like actually so fucking mean. And that person later on, like, they are like an actual horrible person, and like I was not the only person that they were fucking like not okay to in like even more serious things. So karma found them. But yeah, it was not fucking nice. And it like even like just saying that like kind of like triggered me a little bit, because I don't think I've ever told that story before. But like I'm like, for a long time I felt like it's not that serious, like blah blah blah. But as I've gotten older and I've gotten to the age that a lot of the people who were like nasty to me on the internet were at the time, I could not fucking imagine, let alone being messy and mean to somebody on Twitter, but let alone like attacking like a young person to their face, like verbally. Like that is so fucking mentally ill. Like what, like it's so baffling. So like I've started to like almost get like radicalized. I'm like, wow, that was really not okay that I went through that, and I need to give myself grace for like actually, yeah, it was fucking hurtful and it did fuck me up actually. And I'm allowed to have felt that way at the time, because it was fucking wrong. Like, I'm 27, I'll be 28 this year. Even 5 years ago, I could not fucking imagine doing something like that to another person my age, older than me, or younger. Like, that's crazy. Especially over a fucking video game. Like, are you nuts? Are you nuts? Are you actually fucking crazy? Yes, they were. Radicalizing yourself with your own past experiences. No, like, actually. Like, I don't think about it often. Like, it doesn't come up to me. It doesn't come up in my mind too often. But it rang around it anymore. But, like, at the time, it was really, like, it was very fucking painful to be on the receiving end of that. And it just, like, there's just... The fact with, like, I already was, like, dealing with, like, shit literally at my house with my stepmom. And then, like, my own mental illnesses, like, really just, like, peaking in from, like, 18 to 20. Like, I did not want to be putting my... Like, I was like, wow, like, what used to be, like, a fun escape for me is now just, like, another form of, like, harassment on the internet. Like, I need a few years to, like, heal my brain and, like, be cool with being queer and gay without, like, bigots on the internet like making me feel the other way, you know. That was something that I felt, this is so silly, doing Game Grumps was so healing. Because like it was like people who were older than me that were also in the gaming space that really respected me, treated me kindly, and uplifted me and highlighted my talents. So that and like it showcased me to such a new demographic of people, especially queer people, that like still watch me to this day, that are actually, they get it. Like, they get me. They're nice to me. They get me. They relate. So I like am literally one of the, like the best experiences I've ever had was doing all the Grumpcade stuff, truly. Because it just opened the doors for me to like have such a... And like those were filmed during like my kind of not good eras, so it was like kind of like a beacon of like, oh, not everything is horrible. Because like there was a point before I did Pepsi Man where I was like, wow, it kind of feels like every person that could possibly interact with me on the internet already hates me. Which is not true, because there's millions of people in the world, and like I had over 100,000 people subscribe to me that did like me, you know. But in those in-between periods of posting a new video and getting a ton of nice comments, the only ones I was really ever seeing was like nasty people harassing me on Twitter and like other gaming creators like that were being mean to me, and then people I knew were also following them, and I was just like, I thought we were friends. Like, how can you see that they're harassing me and then you still want to follow them? Like, consider them like a peer. Like, it was very odd to me. And there were a few people that I knew that had my back, which was really sweet. My friend Shane was one of them, Digital Gaming. He would always fight back on Twitter for me because I was never gonna do that myself. So he would like be like, he would just be like, "You're ugly," to somebody who told me to like kill myself. He'd be like, "You're ugly," and I'm like, hee. I told my big brother on you. But yeah, it was really nice to do Game Grumps and like be broadcasted instantly to like 1 million plus new people that just fell in love with me because I'm very likable and very inviting and talented and humble. Don't forget humble. So that was good. I still ended up spiraling and, you know, calling the hotline like 3 times the year after that for other reasons, but at least I had a positive self-worth at that point about like my comedy and creativity. It was just everything else in my life that was going to shit. But it went from like me being upset and depressed about like 10 things to being upset and depressed about like 7, which, well, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. Ooh, that last sip of coffee where like all the sugar has consolidated to the bottom. Ooh, that was like, I'm drinking coffee ice cream. Oh, my water's over here. I love therapy. I love using the internet as my therapy session. Violence is never the answer, but something that I feel good about now is like, I love that now if someone tried that shit with me in person, I could fucking beat them up. I am fucking strong as fuck. And baby, I'm from New York. I'm from Schnitzeltown. No, you don't understand. She doesn't know that I'm from Bambooville, actually. No, baby, I'm from Pittsburgh. But like, I'm strong as hell now. Like, that's another reason why a couple years ago I really wanted to start being big as fuck, is because people are less likely, sadly, it was sort of like a protection thing of like, well, I'm probably less likely to get hate crimed if I present more macho and masculine, which I'm undoing all that work by wearing the booty shorts that I wear and painting my nails, but I feel like it's like it will protect me a little bit more from, if someone will think twice before they fuck with me on the street, you know. Do you have a big puffy jacket even? Buttersburg girls are different, okay? Me being from the Bronx and having paper skin and glass bones. When Cheeto Puff won the first time, I wanted to start taking self-defense classes. But then I was like, ugh, that means getting up and going somewhere. They really don't know about us cinnamon girls. Like, cinnamon in my teeth. Like, no, because, like, baby, I'm from the Mariners apartment complex. Like, you don't want to mess with me. Like, I'm your little Venice bitch. Like, don't fuck with me. There we go. She got there. I was there from the second you typed that. You act like you're the first person to ever get into Lana Del Rey. Like, you literally have known her for like 3 months. Hope really is a dangerous thing for a woman to have. Yeah. Yeah. No, because like I am inhaling the chemtrails over my country club. I skipped that album. I couldn't do it. Something about a tunnel. That was her, yes. That album's fucking weird as fuck. I listened to it high, and there's like one part on the album that's like a 7-minute long, just like no music, just church sermon of a guy yelling. And it was so scary to listen to that while I was high, because I felt like he was in the room with me yelling at me. It was so scary.
This is like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me.
Thank you, Pixie Sylveon, for the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you. My brain blocks out every day that she's married. Same. I wonder if she's gonna have a song about alligator pussy. When are you going to randomize the alert audio again? I think I can do it right now. Hold on. Copy. Browser. Add a browser. Hold on, wait. Actually, I think if I just paste. Let me do a test alert and see if they have different audio. Hold on. That was so funny when that happened organically. Let me see. Nobody donate yet. Until I figure it out. Let me go see if somebody donated me recently. Here we go. What happened to it? It's gone. Oh, it's muted. Hold on. I think I have an idea. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do... Okay, rename alerts 2. So we'll do the audio from the second layer and the visual from the first layer. And then let's test it.
Hi.
That's so stupid. Okay, so if you donate, like, what is it, less than $10 or something, you'll get some random mismatched audio, and it may be a funnier combination. If it's not funny, if it's not funny enough, I'll do it again. I'll re-roll for you. Clutching my dollars eagerly. It's the remix. I've been hoarding new videos to add as alerts for like 2 years, and I just haven't sat down and added them, and I need to take an entire day and just do it because I have so many good ones that I've never shown because I'm like, I don't want to ruin the impact of it first showing up. What the fuck? I keep getting PayPal errors. That's weird. Are you the only one? It says something went wrong. I destroy God. There should be the option to just donate via debit card as well. You don't have to use PayPal, I don't think. Trying to help you give me money. So we can try. What is Carol Baskin up to? Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. The audio was fine when it did play one, right? Like, you could hear it. I think the audio was Wendy Williams on her phone being filmed. 600! I doubled my encounters today. Love that for me. I'm gonna end soon. Because Dallas is gonna record ASMR. And I have to edit, but I will go a few more minutes. I know! I also have to edit.
Interesting artifact.
That was good! That was a good one! Thank you, Dramatical Corgi. I hope you enjoyed your corrupted alert. I'm usually never able to catch these streams, and this one has been nothing but a banger. You know, I gotta say, this era so far, my new computer era that started right after Christmas, has been producing nothing but hits. I feel like a new breath of fresh air and freedom in my life. Now that I don't have to worry about my computer crashing 5 times a stream. Hello, Hannah. I'm trying to decide when I want to go in and get my hair blonde again. Because I am going to do blonde again. And it's grown.
Really, you're not just slapping us in the face, you're shitting in our mouths. So when you do that shit, I have a problem with...
It's a shame when one is significantly longer than the other one. Thank you, Mel, for the $2. It worked, clearly. I literally love this. It's crazy. We'll do this for the rest of the week. We'll have fucked up alerts for the rest of the week. Why not? But yeah, I got my hair done back in October, and a lot of my roots are like really like... A lot of my hair is just like brown now at the top. Like we're really getting toward the ends, towards the end of the blonde. So maybe like end of February I'll go back in and I'll get my hair done again. Because at that point it'll like all be like virgin hair again. But yeah, Sammy has been posting VODs of mine from when I, like, the week I first got it bleached, and every time I see it in my sub box, I'm like, who the fuck is that?
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend, and she is the moment. Now, come on now.
That one kind of sucked. I'm gonna give you another one. That's so scary! That's so... You got a 5-star pull, though. God. I'm so glad I was alive at the same time as this fucking performance. Thank you, Mel. Again. Little vamping. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Stumped on a nail color for a party tomorrow. Do you have any suggestions? Is there a theme for a party? What vibe is your outfit? I need to paint my nails. I haven't painted them since before Christmas.
Anytime someone asks,
crap our style.
Stop.
I'll replay that.
do red and black, and anytime anyone asks, oh, is that for Shadow and Sonic movie? Yes. Oh, is that for Queen of Hearts? Yes. Oh, is that your school colors? Yes. Just say yes to everything. And just pretend it is what they think it is. Red and black is a universal combination.
Is this for Cruella?
Yes.
Hannah, thank you. I'm gonna replay.
Is this Eveltal?
Yes. I'm gonna replay that for you.
In my mouth! It's on TV!
This is disgusting.
I have my alerts, the audio, not okay. Ruby, you're making a mess.
Holy crap.
This is disgusting. All right. If you are planning on doing a gacha poll, I am going to go for another like 2 to 3 minutes because Dallas is waiting for me to end to record.
Stop blaming me. You have shit to do.
I do.
Stop saying like, oh, I'm just pulling the cord. Like that is so fucking stupid.
But like that's also true. So if you want to do it, get it in now. And again, if it is not funny, I'll remix it again for you. I'll re-roll. Because the whole point is for it to be funny. So if it's not a good combo, I'll play it again. Death to all of them. Oh. I don't even remember why that happened in the first place. Like, what was the original incident where my alerts got fucked up? But then we decided to make it a permanent thing. Brittany?
What's your favorite Super Mario Brothers game? Super Mario Brothers 3.
Yeah, Mario 3.
Super Mario Sunshine. Probably a tie between Sunshine and Double Dash.
Super Mario Galaxy.
I'm gonna replay it. I'm gonna do another one.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Oh my god. Thank you, Dramatical Corgi, for the $2. Thank you so much. Oh yeah? The new Mario Strikers that they made like 3 years ago now did not have remotely the same fucking energy. I was so disappointed. I didn't even buy it. I hope that they make a new Mario Baseball on Switch too, and I hope that they finally get back to being good at the Mario sports games. I should really have a flex emote. I'm surprised that I've never done that. I do want to, now that Mel's home from their road trip, I do want to commission them for a clapping emote. Clap if you care.
You look stupid. You look so goddamn stupid. I wish you could know how stupid you look.
Any Delta Work audio is gonna be a fucking winner. That was good. I'm gonna do another one.
What the? How the? A perfect circle? Do it again. Show your process.
Well, first I draw this.
That was like pretty good.
Detailed features. And 1, 2, 3. A circle thingy.
Thank you, Delusion Dynasty, for the $2 as well. Okay. It is 9:46. I am going to end at 9:50. Hard out. That's when I'm ending. 4 more minutes. Whenever I go a little bit longer than I want to, that's when the shinies show up. So I'm going to stick with that. I never played Mario sports games, but I got heavy into Nintendo bowling a few years back. Like, obsessed. Then I joined a bowling league and was very much humbled. Dallas and I are really good at bowling for like the first three turns of a game. And then we're like, ow, my freaking fingers are killing me. And then we suck ass. I think he's better than I am, though.
That's not the visible actually.
No, I was just gonna go to 950.
Huh?
It's 9:47. I was gonna go to 950.
Oh. Was like encounters?
No, time. Last time I bowled, I experienced the most intense wrist pain of my life. Yeah, it's especially if you can't find a ball that's like the right weight, but also has the right finger holes size. I feel like my thumb always like ends up hurting, and I get like a blister on my knuckle, only on my thumb. I want to stream on TikTok before it goes away. And I'm kind of torn if I want to do like a dual stream on Twitch and TikTok. Or maybe at least for my first one, just so I can like learn the interface and like learn how it works. Just do a only to TikTok gaming stream. And I'll let you guys all know before I do that so you can be there. Because I feel like trying to learn, like, the insanely different interface of TikTok while also trying to keep up with Twitch chat, like, at least for the first time, might be kind of overwhelming. Alright. We got another minute left. Dude, ice cream's so yummy. There was this one guy that I saw doing that shit on like the streets of New York in public, and he would go like, glizzy, and I don't think he was gay.
There's one guy that
which
keeps
it bothered me.
showing up on my feed.
The only good one was, thank you, sir.
This guy keeps showing up on my feed, and he's dressed like Anakin, and he's always outside of a gas station. Do the yummy dance! Do the yummy dance!
What the fuck?
Oh, hey, Snips. Together we'll rule the galaxy. Oh, hey, Snips.
Let's do 666. That's when we're gonna stop.
I followed him.
Hello, Porthos. I am just about to end, but nice to see ya. All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you as always. I will not be live tomorrow, but I should be back Thursday, I think. I'll be live Thursday. Thank you for not getting a shiny, so Ms. Warupichi could have better luck. Yeah, I've kind of been hoarding the luck lately. I have to remember to put the alerts not just on that tab. I have to put them on this tab too. Alright, I'm gonna raid Anne. She's watching something. I don't know what the hell she's watching. Take care of yourselves, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.